What up, what up? We are here. I'm a little bit late as per usual. Here comes Toto running in. Oh, I really need to get a Toto cam for the office, but what up? We are here. And we're gonna do something different today. Uh, I liked doing the little Phillies reaction yesterday, and then of course we had some unfortunate news about one of our damn football players. But I wanna do a little something like that to start off the stream. This today we're gonna do some tier lists. I'm planning to make some videos after the football season's over on some of my favorite TV shows, so I figured, you know what? I've seen some tier lists floating around. Let's do that. They're character lists, so we're gonna do that for some of the shows that you might see some videos for on this channel a little later this year. What's up, Chris? How's it going? How you doing? Oh, happy, what is today? What's today? Is today Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. Oh my goodness. I thought it was Wednesday for a hot second. I was like, nah, yesterday was definitely Wednesday. Yesterday was stressful. Whew, but we're here. We're in the office. I need to liven up this background. Hell yeah. Tier list can be controversial, so I know at least there's bound to be a character or two that is gonna upset some folks, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. All right. Got myself a nice little bowl of cereal and some coffee, and we'll jump in. Oh, Toto's trying to be involved. Is this? Oh, you guys can't see her. No, Toto, you cannot have that. You can't. Oh, there she is. Hi, Toto. She wants to be involved. She said, "This is my stream. You use my face, Mom. What the fuck?" Oh, you just tooted. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come here. You can right here. Place. Place. Good place. Very good. You gotta stay. If you stay there for a couple minutes, I'll give you that treat. Okay? You gotta stay. We're working on her stay. All right. But woo, all right. Now let me get everything set up here. My goodness. So many things to set up now. Oh, wait, fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. That over there. OBS, you have to come over here. And then let's get Oh, what the fuck? What was that? Why did it do that? Oh, okay. Okay, all right, all right. And what are we gonna start with? Let's see. Maybe we'll start. You know what? Football season's coming to an end, so I think the first show I'll probably make a video about will probably be One Tree Hill, since that's got a lot of basketball in it. The most the most relative in terms of football would be One Tree Hill. So let's see. What is this? Greatest great. Okay, we'll have to edit this. All right, let me see. We're gonna need to bump over. Oh, first of all, why can't I see all of chat? Oh, OBS, why you being a dick? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. I need this, and then I need. Is it? Um, it'll be this one or not? Oh wait, no. Oh, it would help if I showed it. There it is. All right. Okay, am I in the way? I'm not really in the way. Can we zoom in so those ads aren't there? How do I? There we go. Oh, wait, but hold on. Why isn't there ever like a sliding bar on the bottom so I can? There we go. That's as precise as we're gonna get. So we're gonna start with some One Tree Hill characters. The show of all shows. I don't like the. Oh, I guess who would be good? Why? Okay, good. I guess we're gonna go. We're gonna do the typical S tier. We'll do A. Excuse me, A. We'll do B. We'll do instead of Y. We'll do meh. And instead of B, we'll do I don't want to put F. We'll skip C and we'll go to D tier. That makes sense to me. That just makes sense to me. Okay. All right, hold on. We have everything set up. Let me come back over here. Let me go. Oh, see, the camera angle's not right. Fucking A. About a frame right yet. Gotta check. All right. Okay, we are ready. Oh, we are ready. Ooh, we are ready to go. Oh, I wonder. That's too much work. I was thinking about if I wanted to change like the galaxy behind me and make it like the river court or some shit. I should. Should, dude. I should. God damn it. I said it, now I have to do it. The river court. OTH. Give me images. Hmm. What would look best? Behind. Let's see. Oh, none of these are screaming at me. See what? I'm in the middle of the damn thing. We'll just leave the galaxy. We'll just leave the galaxy. That's too much work. Let's get to it. You're doing a good job staying. Before I jump into this, let me give the dog a treat. Good job, Toto. All right. So let's jump into this. All right. So we're here. We are here to do a tier list for a One Tree Hill. Hold on. Before it's not on screen right now. Let me make sure this camera angle is bothering me. Oh, that's why. That's why I couldn't get it where I wanted it. There it is. Okay. All right. All right. So we are here to do a One Tree Hill character tier list. I edited the tiers a little bit from what was here before. But this was the list that had the most characters on it. There are already some faces that like I don't immediately recognize, which is a little weird. Like that lady, I don't recognize. But we shall get there. All right, let's see. So this is the One Tree Hill character tier list. I don't know, maybe at a different, maybe after. Never seen the show. Okay, so maybe should I give a background on One Tree Hill? Let's do let's do a little. Okay. Is it gonna go to? Okay. Give me, give me Google. Give me, uh, OTH the Scott brother. Ooh, brothers. Open image in new tab. Toto's making weird noises next to me. I'm trying to find real quick, like the main characters' photos. Hmm. Of course, there's no pictures of fucking Dan standing next to Keith. Of course, there's not. God damn you, Dan. God damn Dan Scott. You damn bastard. All right. Really, no Keith and Dan pictures. There's got to be one. There is one. It's just not big enough. It's gonna be all blurry and pixelated. What the fuck? Oh, all right. This will have to do. This one will have to do. Nope. 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 Cancel. Open image in new tab. That's what I want. Okay, all right. Oh, maybe I should change. Let me do, instead of window capture, let me do display capture. And do okay. And then do okay. And we'll pull it down here. Wait. Oh, it's below the window capture. That's why I was so confused. I was like, why is it not? Okay, there we go. Okay. So One Tree Hill is a show about, is very much a show about brothers in general. The two brothers most in question are these two. We got Nathan and Lucas Scott, Lucas being the older of the brothers. They are, what's the lore? They're like 9 months apart. Their mothers are pregnant at the same time. His mother got pregnant at the end of high school. His mother got pregnant at the beginning of college. All by the same dude. This motherfucker. Meet Daniel Scott. Or as this guy calls him, Danny Scott. This would be Keith, Dan's older brother, and the better dude. The better guy in this situation. Oh, goddamn. But yeah, the show is about these two brothers and the influence that these two brothers have on these two brothers. In short, that's really all you need to know. They all played basketball, either play or played. Lots of basketball on the show. If you're into basketball, I highly recommend. There's lots of drama, lots of melodrama, but it's a great show. It's a great show. That's a little mini synopsis of the show. So let's see. What characters do we have? They have a lot of like random ass. Like they have the principal up here is the first character on this list. So we're not gonna rate principal. I think it was principal. Oh shit. Is it Principal Turner? I think it's Principal Turner. Um and oh wait. Let's see. I just really yeah. I was trying to see if on YouTube it showed the email notifications. I can't leave the display capture on because if I get any more of those email notifications, some of them could be bad. So let's get rid of that. We don't want any actual personal information to go through. There we go. We'll use the window capture. That won't show my damn email notifications. Okay. Why does that look like that? There. Hmm. There we go. That's better. And then maybe even. Oh, why can't I move it? Hello? Maybe even will put me down here. Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. No spoiler alerts. No spoiler alerts. The shows were coming. It wasn't originally a CW show. It did eventually move once the CW became a thing. It was one of its original, or I guess it wouldn't be a CW original, but it was one of its first shows in the original lineups of the CW. But yeah, that is probably the show that you could trace all of the terrible, now I think terrible teen dramas back to. One Tree Hill definitely gets to a point where it gets a little ridiculous, but at the start, it starts pretty good. The only problem I think is that it suffers from being a 2000 show prior to streaming. So there's a lot of times where like they constantly remind you of things because they're dealing with like trying to get people in week to week prior to DVR and all that shit. So there's a lot of repetitiveness. So just forewarning, if you haven't seen the show and you're gonna go watch it, that's just kind of something that's I feel like a something you would expect from a 2000 show. I think it originally aired. The premiere was in like 2003, and uh, the teenagers depicted on the show The first two seasons were the like junior year of high school, and the season 3 and 4 were the senior year of high school. And they're the graduating class. I think they were graduating class of 2007. So it spans like that mid 2000s kind of era. It's very, very like in style for the younger generation now. So like, I'm not surprised that this show is finding a bit of almost a second or third life. But this was originally, oh fuck. I don't know if it was WB or UPN, but the CW was a merger of the WB and UPN. And like Gilmore Girls was originally the WB, but then got put on on the CW. I think One Tree Hill may have been UPN, and then got moved to the CW. But very much set the tone for what the CW became. Yes, yes, one of the girls was a host on TRL. Oh, I don't have the shit. Let me. Oh, huh. There we go. Hillary Burton. Oh, fuck you. What, I put it put a D there and went to Philadelphia? What the fuck? Here she is, Hillary Burton, married to this guy. Walking Dead guy with the Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's her. Back in the TRL days. TRL was the shit. I love TRL. This was her back in the TRL days. This would have been pre did she have no, that hair would have been pre One Tree Hill. There she is. That's my girl, Hillary Burton, aka Peyton Sawyer. There she is with one of the Scott brothers, Mr. Michael Murray. All right, okay, but all right, let's get to the actual tier list of it all. Let's get to the tier list of it all. Let's find the girl herself, Miss Peyton. Actually, oh, I can't bring it on myself to rate Peyton out the gate. Hey, you know what? I should probably start with these lesser characters. I really should. Let's start with Quentin's little brother. Oh, Quentin was adorable. He can be an A tier. He was not Quentin. What was the brother's name? What was the brother's name? Quentin's brother was Andre? Andre. I can hear it in my head. Andre? I think it's Andre Fields. But I love him. He's adorable. He's adorable. Oh, and this bitch. Oh, this bitch. She can go. Oh, this can't be D because this is meh and this is who I recognize her. We're gonna make it. Um, can I do emojis? I can do emojis. Um, give me like the angry emoji. Give me like a give me like a grr emoji. Give me a grr. Where's a grr? Um, or how about a vomit emoji? Vomit emoji. That'll do. That bitch. Um, this was Mouth's boss that like forced him to sleep with her for his job. She can go fuck herself. Ugh, this guy I don't recognize, so we're gonna put him there. And oh wait, that's like Nathan's teacher, isn't it? I didn't recognize him immediately, and he's like a one-off character, so he can go who. Principal Turner was okay. He was meh. He was meh. He was all right. I didn't dislike him, but he also really didn't do anything to warrant being anything more than a meh. Um, I should know this face. Is that? Wait, oh, I know that face. That's what's her. No spoilers. I can't. No, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Um, but what is her name? Abby. Um, from the Tutor Center. If you know about the Tutor Center, then you know. Um, Uh, Abby's inoffensive, so she can go meh. She was crucial to a plot line, but she's kind of meh. James Vanderbeek. His character should go here. It should, and it probably will end up here. He'll be above her though. Um, but like the way he did it was an A tier performance, I have to say. Vanderbeek came in and was such an asshole, but it was so fun to watch. You know what? Since it was fun to watch, we're gonna put it B. It'll be like the bottom of B though. She was not fun to watch. No offense to the actress. The character was just absolute trash. But next, she's kind of a bigger deal to the plot line. So we're gonna move to this guy, and I don't recognize him. So who? Maybe a bell might ring later. But then we're gonna go to Andy. Andy. Andy's the man. Andy's an S tier. Maybe top of A, but we're gonna put him in S right now. I have strong feelings about Andy. He can go S tier easy. Oh, and then we have baby Angie, and she's also cute. Any cute kid's gonna get an A tier. Any cute kid goes A tier. Why is Brooke Davis this high up? Hold on, we gotta put the main people down. Hold on. Yeah, like this guy's all the way down here. Where's a big five? Give me Brooke. Give me, oh, Lee goes down here. Dan goes down here. Where the fuck is Lucas and Nathan at? Where the fuck are they? My eyes keep averting them, huh? Where the fuck? My eyes hurt. My eyes hurt. Where are they? Oh, there's Nathan. Where's Lucas at? Where's that son of a bitch? Where is that son of a bitch? Oh my god, where the fuck is he? Lucas. What the fuck? Where are you, my dude? I think I keep like just missing the square that he's on in my like race to like who the fuck is this guy? This guy does not look familiar at all. They put the twins on here? Like what the fuck? This fucking asshole. We'll get there. We will get there. Rachel should be down here. She should be down here. She should be down here. You can go up there. Um, Dan should be down here. Whitey should be down here. She looks really familiar, but oh wait, is that? Oh yeah. That's Victoria. You should be down here. Oh, that's Brooke's other parent. You should be down here. Where's Luke? Oh, there's Peyton. Found Peyton. Wait, where's Haley at? Where the fuck is Haley? Hold on, first of all. My God, they put so many characters on here. I can't find shit. Here's Karen, the best Karen in the world, the only Karen that matters. Oh my God, I cannot find Haley for the life of me. Or Lucas. I've been looking for Lucas. I still have not found Lucas. Oh, here's little baby Jimmy Jam. Oh, there's Haley. Oh, I wasn't looking for Haley blonde hair. I was looking for Haley any other hair. And there's Lucas. I found him. My good God. All right. That lady should not be down here with the rest of them. You can be down here with everybody. So can you. Junk can be down here. Let's get Peyton's dad down here. Um, and then I think the rest of it's mixed up pretty well. Actually, Julian should be probably down here as well. All right. Okay, back to it. My goodness. So many goddamn characters. So many goddamn characters. All right. So, to recap, we got Andy in S tier. We've got all the kids go A tier. His performance was too good to put him in the throw up. So he gets B. We've got two meh because I mean they're inoffensive, but I don't particularly like them. And then the who's. Who the fuck is this guy? I feel like I should know who it is, and what He probably was in one fucking episode. It's probably the same episode as this guy. All right, let's see. Oh, Stephen Coletti's up here. He jumped out, so we're gonna do Chase, Mr. Stephen Coletti. The character Chase is interesting. My instinct is to put him A, but I think he belongs in the B tier actually, because he and Shelley had a very interesting and like the very much the same backstory. Except she went through a bit more trauma and she got treated like trash. And he's just a cute guy. So I mean, oh, but and I think I like Chase. Chase is a good guy. He's genuinely a good character. So he has to go above Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek is only up here because his character is trash, but he played him so well. Coletti, not. I keep calling him Coletti. Chase. Chase is a better character, but then when Chase came back in the later seasons, his Coletti and Tyler Hilton's chemistry was fucking great. So like later Chase would be an A, but like where he came from, like his earlier stuff, I think he has to go B. I kind of feel it in my bones. But speaking of Tyler Hilton, we have Chris Keller, the man, the myth, the legend. I feel like this is going to be another Vanderbeek situation, but I think that's where he goes. I think that's where he goes. Because all right, I keep wanting to call him Tyler. I keep wanting Chris Keller. Chris Keller. It's like he talks in the third person. How am I forgetting his goddamn name? Chris Keller. Played by Tyler Hilton, which again, if you are new to the show has a lot of music in it. If you're looking for some 2000s jams, the show is for you. And at a certain point, you're going to see a lot of musical guests. 99% of them are real musical guests. 100% of them are musicians. Every so often, though, that 1% of the time when they're not the real artist, they're artists like these, like Tyler Hilton, an actual musician who was cast to play a fictional character of the fictional. Oh my God. I can't go from fictional into Chris Keller in one fell swoop. Holy shit. Oh my God. But Tyler Hilton, the musician, plays the fictional Chris Keller on the show. And Chris Keller is an ass. But very much towards the end of the show, when these two partner up, they are great together. That duo is fucking amazing. And Tyler is actually his music's great. I like listening to him sing whatever kind of cover or any of his originals that I know. He's fucking great. But Chris Keller's an ass. So it's one of those things where like Vanderbeek made it up here. His character's an ass, but he played it so well. And he does the same thing where his character is an ass, but he plays it so well. His character is more of an ass, I think. I think his character is just a bit arrogant and kind of full of himself. This guy, from what I understand, is a bit like the creator of the show who can very much go to hell and go fuck himself. Unfortunately, if you do watch the show, you're going to have to see his name in the credits every fucking episode. And unfortunately, he's one of those guys that inserted himself into his own project multiple times. You'll see his face in the pilot and multiple times when he shows up as a fucking character in his own show. I hope someone put him on this list so I can stick him in the pile, please. Please, is the demon himself here? Is he here while I'm talking about him? While I'm talking about the devil himself, is he here? Did anybody put him on here? Let me go slowly through here. Let me go slowly. Why does that look like... See, this is another face I don't recognize. but it looks like a Vampire Diaries character. So like, did someone just put it in the wrong thing? Okay, nobody put him on the list. That's good. Then we don't have to see his face. But if his face was in here, we were gonna put him on blast. He's not. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Watch he is. We're gonna come across him later and we'll be like, ah. But anyway, that's what I have to say about these three characters. These two are a fucking fantastic comedy duo at the end. I think it's not until season 9 that they pair these guys up. So the show itself is technically 8.5 seasons, though season 5 or 6 was when the writer's strike was going on in Hollywood. So that season was cut short to like, I don't know, less than 20, maybe like somewhere in the 13 to 18 episode range. So if you take that season and season 9, which was half a season, they came back for half a season just to kind of wrap shit up. Uh, it's 8 full seasons, but it's a show where they were back in the day when they were doing 22 plus episodes a season. So it's a lot. But there's a lot of storylines. There's a lot of shit that goes down. They don't jump the shark fully until, season 4 or 5, but it's a decent ride. But these guys are guys that are introduced early and come back later in the show and become mainstays. All right, let's see who. This is a character that becomes a big character later in the show. Uh, but it's not till later that you see her. Miss Jenna Kramer. Jana Kramer? Jenna Kramer. Jana? Jenna. Jana? I think it's Jana. Jana Kramer, who played Alex Dupree. Um, I Jana is seems like a very nice lady. This character makes me cringe. It makes me cringe. I dislike watching most of the stuff that her character's in, especially when her character is being like her character and not just kind of like blending in with the rest of them. When she blends in, like I don't mind, like she's fine, but I can't stand this character. I can't stand it. I can't stand her. Can't stand her. And then oh fuck, what was her name? What's his face's sister? Oh, what was her name? What was her name? What was her name? Oh God. It was when Brooke had the neighbor, the guy that she was doing the friends with benefits storyline with. She was his sister. And she started hanging around with Lucas, and it was like they did the whole storyline of double standards and like how the brother, is like, you can't hang around with a dude. And she's like, well, you hang around with like his ex-girlfriends. So like, what's any fucking different? But she then has an extra storyline, which I'm not going to spoil for you. Watch the show, and you get an extra little storyline with her, which I really appreciated. I thought they did a pretty decent job in. It's been a while since I've watched it, so I'd probably have to watch the episodes again just to make sure I still feel that way. But it was pretty good the way they did it. What the fuck was her name? What was the guy's name? Felix, and Anna. Anna, I think it was Anna. This is Anna. Anna, I I liked her. I don't think she had chemistry with all of like maybe not A. I think she'd be top of B. I think she would fall around the same area that Chase would. I like her story better than Chase's though. So she's gonna go above Chase in the B tier. Her story is a bit better than Chase's. But I do enjoy Chase more in scenes. I think he has better chemistry with more of the cast. But she was great. She wasn't around for long, but she was great. I liked her. Oh, we've got Bevan. Bevan. Okay. I can't get too carried away here. Well, wait, Chris, I just saw you said that's crazy. He's a great actor. I'm not sure who you said that about. I don't know if that was a recent new I missed that somehow. I keep looking over at chat and I don't know if that's new or not, but I don't know who you said that about. It's either got to be It's got to be Vanderbeek, right? I'm not sure. But Bevan, the actress, played Bevan, the character, was a cheerleader. Um, and she was great. She always had like, she would have zingers every so often that would really land. Is she a bottom? She might be a bottom A tier. She might be bottom A tier because, well, sometimes it would be right. It would be the writing that wouldn't get her right. Maybe, I mean, the kids are just up here just because they're kid. Well, the baby's really up here just because she's a baby. Andre was Andre had some good nuggets. So yeah, that I think that works. That fits for me. Bevan. Gotta love Bevan. Oh, and then we got the coach. We got one of the coaches from the show. I forget what his name was, but he coached the D League or G League basketball team that Nathan was on at one point. And I thought his character was all right. I remember he was like a young coach that were a young manager or owner or something. It was trying to like prove himself, and he brought Nathan over to interview him for a coaching position, but Nathan was like, "Nah, like I'm trying to play." Because something happens with Nathan. Spoiler alert. That threatens his ability to play basketball. So he brings Nathan in for an interview for a coaching job. And that's when Nathan's like, yo, no, like I'm not done playing. And then that's when he realizes that maybe he doesn't want to manage, he wants to coach. I think that's right. Because I remember him being in like an office, but then he was like, no, like maybe I want to coach or something like that. But, he's meh. I didn't necessarily dislike him, but I at least remember who he was. So meh. He goes meh. I like Principal. See, I feel like the only thing I really remember Principal. No, just as I said that, there's more like little bits, little scenes here and there that I'm remembering Principal Turner from. But like, there's the one episode I'm thinking of, which if you know, you know, 316. Uh, that I feel like we see the most of Turner. Um, and like he pops up here and there. Oh yeah, then Brooke has a whole talk with him at one point. He's in much more of the show than I remember, but he's still a meh character because they didn't really give him any really any heavy lifting. Um, but let's see. I see Nanny Carey, but we're gonna wait for a minute to handle Nanny Carey. This person looks from you know who this is? This is another musical act that they had play, I think, a fictionalized version of themselves. But I don't remember anything about this character other than her face. So she goes in a who. She's a who. This guy was an asshole. That's all I have to say. He was like a label president in LA or something. Fuck him. Oh, let's do Ellie. Ellie Harp. That's Peyton's mama. She she's high A tier. She's high A tier. Yes. That's all I have to say. Who the fuck is this? Erica Marsh. Is that Erica Marsh? I think that's Erica Marsh. And you know what? She annoyed me, but she was a good character. She can go A tier. She's gonna be below the baby, but for now, she might get bumped down to high B tier. But for now, she can sit bottom A tier. For now, she can sit bottom A tier. Um, let's do. This is somebody else that like looks familiar, but I can't place. Let's do Uncle Cooper. Hot Uncle Cooper. Other than him being Hot Uncle Cooper, there's really, I mean, he's chill. He's really cool. We needed more of Hot Uncle Cooper. You know what? He gotta go. He's gotta go above Erica Marsh. But okay, he goes high B tier. Erica Marsh is gonna have to come down to the B tier. That feels right. That feels right. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I need another tier. I feel like there needs to be another tier in here. All right. Okay. This character, I do remember. She had, I think, one episode. She was Lucas's best friend from like I guess his kid basketball days, and they just like she was in one episode. She never came back. So she's gonna go down here, but she'll go to the top of the Who list because she deserved better. She deserved better. I remember you, but you deserve better. So who? All right, let's see. Um. Oh, here he is. There's Felix. This is Anna's brother. These two are brother and sister. And yeah, he goes down here. He goes right here. He can be at the top of the no, he go after Alex because I feel like he and Alex were kind of a lot alike as far as like my feelings towards them. Like as opposed like there were certain moments where I didn't hate him essentially, but most of the time I couldn't fucking stand him. So those two fit perfectly right next to each other. Oh, wait a minute. Is that not? Yeah, that's Andy. Isn't this the same fucking dude? Who the fuck is this? Who? Is that not Andy? Who the fuck is this guy? I don't recognize. Well, I guess I do recognize her face, so we're gonna put her up here. I know that's the professor. It helps that there's a blackboard behind him. This person, these two, fuck if I know. I have no idea who the fuck. Oh, you know what? We're gonna jump to. Oh, and this person. This person looks kind of familiar. But oh, wait a minute. Is that who got pregnant? Who had pregnancy stuff? Lots of pregnancy stuff in this show. Who the fuck? I forget. Like this image strikes a memory. I just can't. We'll put her here underneath the professor because there's something about this image that is familiar. I just can't fucking place it. Maybe was this when Brooke was trying to adopt? Was this one of the like surrogates who decided to like keep the baby? I don't remember. But speaking of, we should maybe rate. Oh, I don't want to do the main cast yet. We're waiting on the main cast. We'll do Brooke later. We'll get to Brooke. We will get to Brooke. But let's see. Let's do. Oh, and this is another. This guy looks familiar. Oh, that's Peyton's brother. That's the real whatchamacallit? Derek. Real Derek, he was okay, but like the way they wrote him kind of put him in the vomit tier for me. But because just he helped Peyton a lot. So like I can't put him in the vomit tier. I just don't necessarily appreciate many of his scenes. But the storyline he helped with is kind of crucial. I feel like I don't know if he goes. Nah, he's got to go top of meh because part of me doesn't like him, but like the thing I don't like about him is just like his attitude, but his attitude is based in something that like I can forgive a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. He can go meh. All right, who we got? Who's next? Let's do this bitch. Who are you? It's a fucking principal. That's the school principal. You're a bitch. This is the so Mr. Turner was the school principal when the main cast were in school. This, I believe, is the school principal when one of the castmates becomes a teacher. So, I remember her being a bitch. So, um but like she also was very inconsequential. I feel like she was in one fucking episode, maybe two other episodes she could have appeared in. So she can go meh. Meh. You know what? Let's bring up Chuck Skolnick. Chuck fucking Skolnick. What a dick to start. This kid was the biggest fucking dick ever. But eventually he became heartwarming somehow. And then eventually they gave him a storyline that it was a lot. It was a lot, that storyline. They paired him up with Chase and Chris Keller. These were his buddies right here. Um And you know what? That might be exactly where Chuck goes, right between the two of them. Because he kind of was an ass a little bit like Chris Keller. And then Chase came along and helped him out. So yeah, I feel like that works. That works well. The first kid did not make the A tier though. Okay? All right? Fuck you, Chuck. All right, let's see. Who else we got? I don't that face. I have no idea who the fuck. This guy at least looks familiar to me. This guy actually looks more familiar to me than this guy. I have no. Who the fuck is that? All right, let's see. This lady also looks familiar, but I can't place it. So again, she at least looks familiar. She like falls in the same category with this guy. Like they look like they should be at like this looks like April Kepner from Grey's Anatomy. Like I feel like someone put like the wrong people in the show. Unless like these are probably like one episode guest stars or like two episode guest stars. I can't. This might be a professor, another like college professor or something. Who the fuck is this woman? All right, okay. And then this guy I remember was the bartender at one point, and he's a meh. Because I think he himself is a musician. Because I remember at one point he plays Trick, but then they have him bartend for a while, and I think that's buff. I can't remember if it must be after Chase's bartender. Because I feel like it was at the end of the show that what the fuck was this guy's name? I can't remember. But he's a meh. He can go mid meh tier. You can go mid meh. Okay. And then this guy also like I don't this guy looks like a Vampire Diaries character. So he's gonna go there because I can't place that face. I don't know, bro. And this is another like fuck, dude. They put a lot of characters on this list. And like some of these people had to be like 2 to 3 episode max guest stars of a 9 season series. All right. But you know what? Here we go. We got Miss Lauren, Jamie's teacher. Miss Lauren. Miss Lauren was actually a lot of fun. Eventually she starts hanging out with the crew and she's some fun. So I feel like she kind of falls into the same realm as like Cooper and Marsh. She's definitely above Marsh and Cooper. Nah. Yeah, her and Cooper, like, I feel like the same. Actually, oh, yeah, she got more time. She has to be above. If Cooper had gotten more time, I feel like he could have been above her. He needed more time. He didn't get enough screen time. He didn't get enough story time. All right, let's see. We're gonna do a real quick. We're gonna do a real quick who dump. I'm gonna go through here and pull out all of the headshots that I don't recognize. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Let me see. All right, like this lady, I feel like I vaguely remember her. Again, she looks familiar, so she'll like this guy does not look familiar at all. If someone looks familiar, they're going above him. Let's see who else. I saw like oh, and that's a fucking this guy's an asshole. We can no, he can be a myth character. Let's see, hold on. Who there were other people I didn't recognize. Like this guy looks familiar, didn't recognize him. This girl I don't recognize. Like it's more like along his line, like they kind of look familiar, but I don't really recognize them. Um, this lady, I have no idea who that lady is. I feel like some of these headshots, if they would have taken like a screen cap from the episode, I would have recognized them. But like you probably would say the same thing about this guy, which clearly has a CW fucking thing in the corner. Ugh, but I still can't place him. All right, who else? Who else? This lady. Wait. No, I know who that is. I think I weeded out a good handful of people that were in there that I didn't recognize at all. Actually, wait a minute. Who the fuck is this? This is somebody's like grandma. Somebody's whose mother was that? This lady's a meh. She was like a clairvoyant or some shit. She can go above the cop because the cop was a dirty cop and that principal was a bitch. So she can go there. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Oh, there was when they were filming the movie, because this is Movie Brook, and she was a meh. But again, she wasn't the cop or the principal. She she could fall around where this coach is. She could be in there somewhere. Um, my dog is digging. Toto, please stop. Wait a minute. Isn't this chick the same as? Oh no, okay, that's the point. Yeah, those two. But wait a minute. Who the fuck is that? Isn't that wait a minute. Brooke, Haley, Lucas, Nathan, Aiton. We got Mouth. Oh, what the Larry, get out of here. Toto, stop. We need to get like the big dogs down here. Because there's some people that are getting lost in the shuffle. Okay, let's handle this right now. We're gonna go with Jack, the Evan Peters, appeared on One Tree Hill. He played Jack, Mr. Jack Daniels. He was friends with where's what's her face? Where is she? Where donde está? Where's Sam? Oh, I keep missing her. Where the fuck is she? Sam. Oh, there's Sam. There's Sam. Here we go. Sam and Jack. They appeared together. We have Miss I forget what that show was that she had on but on MTV, but Miss Ashley, fuck, what was her name? I think her name is Ashley, and Evan appeared together. I really loved Sam. I think Jack was a decent character. I wish he would have maybe gotten like an extra story arc. So I feel like he falls around like Cooper, maybe below Cooper. I feel like Cooper had a cooler vibe to him, but Jack could have maybe could have gotten an extra storyline, really driven some things home, maybe. But then there's Sam, and Sam, I really loved Sam. She was a bit of a troublemaker, but I feel like she kind of falls in the same line of Ellie, where like they both equally affected. Ellie was Peyton's mom. Sam was a foster kid to Brooke, and they kind of had not exactly the same, but similar-ish kind of effects. Kind of, powerful, kind of. character development for the respective characters that dealt with these two. So yeah, them being right beside each other, I think works. And then here we go, the fucking teacher, the teacher that was sleeping with Brooke. He can go right here in the meh, though. Yeah, no, he was sleeping with somebody that was in high school. She wasn't underage. She was 18 when it was happening, which is what the writers, they're not the writer, the creator of the show, I'm sure will harp all over. But nonetheless, he was sleeping with a student in high school, so he can go down here. Though he wasn't quite, is he as vile as these two? Because this one was holding Mouth's job over his head, and this one was a fucking pervy asshole. So, he can go mid tier. Mid tier. Let's see who else we got. Oh, okay. Here's Clear T. Here's Shelly. I was comparing Shelly with where's Chase? Here's Chase. These guys came in at the same time. Had a slightly similar story. Hers was a bit more traumatic, if you will. Uh, but I thought it was a good story nonetheless. I wish she wasn't as judgy of a character, but I think she was decent. I She's definitely going below Chase, but I don't know. I mean, Chuck's a kid. I can't judge him too much. She's definitely, but I mean, yeah. Yeah, her being next to Keller, yeah, that works. That fits. That fits. That checks out. Okay. Let's see. Who is this? Who the fuck are you? Like, who? I'm really confused with some of these people that are on this list. Yeah, you can go right down here. I don't know. You kind of look a little familiar though, so we'll put you like up here, but I still don't like this guy and this guy must have been like athletes that either Clay or Nathan were agents for. I don't know. But this guy, this was one of Haley's sister's husbands. I don't really remember his story. Part of me feels like did part of that story deal with like abuse? I can't remember if this guy was an asshole or not. I can't remember. If he was an asshole, I'm going to put him in the eh. But if he wasn't, we're going to go meh. So understand that in case I'm forgetting some huge shit that went on, he might have gone in this disgusting tier. But I can't remember specifically, so I'm not going to put that on him. And we'll put him smack dab in the no, not in the middle, because I would have enjoyed scenes with the coach and movie Brooke more than him. So yeah, we'll put him there. Towards the end of meh. Let's see. Who else? Okay, we're gonna deal with this character and this character at the same time. It sucks that I have to that in the middle is the throw up category, but that's right in the center. So these two characters I don't think are played by the same girl. But this girl was the good person, and this one, as you can see with the gun in her hand, is the bad one. And she was the wife to a character, and she passed away at a certain point. And eventually, wait, how the fuck did all of that happen? See, this is where shit starts to get messy. Like Clay's whole storyline was, I feel like, messy as fuck. Ah, we'll do Clay after this since I'm talking about him. But this one was his wife, and she was inoffensive, but like I feel like we really didn't know that much about her, so she can go at the top of meh because but I don't want to not like her. And this bitch, I mean, she doesn't belong. She doesn't belong with these three. I mean, she did. She did. That's wait a minute. No, she did shoot Clay. So yeah, that's right. This wasn't a dream. I think that really happened, right? So we'll put her. She shot somebody, so she can go above the teacher. Actually, she might go above everybody. Okay, then we were talking about Clay, so let's get Clay. There's Clay, the man himself, Mr. Robert Buckley. You might know him from iZombie. I love that show as well. He's great in iZombie. as Major Lily White. But he's Clay Evans here on One Tree Hill. He was Nathan's agent, and he's all right. Like I said, his storyline would get so messy. Like I want to put him in S tier, but I think the S tier purely comes from the fact that Robert Buckley's just a good actor. You know what I mean? Like he's just good at acting, and he's funny, and like I enjoy watching him. So like that makes me like I'll watch almost any scene with Clay in it. Like go ahead, give it to me. You know what I mean? Take Clay all day. But I, his storyline, I don't know. I feel like he goes top B, maybe bottom A. We have to see where everybody else shakes out, and then maybe we adjust a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's see. Um, we'll go with this guy. This was Peyton's birth father. So he and her got down and produced this one, Miss Peyton. And he was kind of an asshole, but like I appreciated the storyline of him. Like I feel like he falls into like the Vanderbeek category where like I genuinely think this character was a bit of an ass. He was dealing with a lot. He was going through I think he suffered with alcoholism. He was at least sober when the character starts the show. But like I don't I can't put him in the throw up because some of his attitude reminds me a little of Ellie's, but like Ellie was a bit more earnest than he was, which makes it come off a bit differently, vastly differently. She's top A, he's bottom B. So yeah, I think that I don't. He might even go meh. He might even go meh. But I think, would also be Derek's father. We don't ever meet Derek's mother. But if I remember correctly, Peyton and Derek share a father. He isn't Ellie's son. What was his name? Mick's son. I don't. Yeah, he might have to go meh with his son. We'll put him below his son because. Oh wait, you know what's funny? They had kind of similar attitudes. Yeah, the same kind of thing that I'm feeling about. Well, no, his was because his attitude, his story was he was a Marine. So like a lot of he comes off very tough to Peyton, who's going through like traumatic shit. So like that's why it's hard to handle him in some scenes for me. But he doesn't it's not the same attitude. He's almost got like this like laissez-faire, like I don't really give a shit. I'm just here to because I'm curious kind of thing. So like yeah, maybe that. Maybe even I like Principal Turner more than him. I don't really. If I remembered this guy, I might move him down further. And I don't dislike her. It's just that she's kind of like a flash in the pan, and then it's done. We see her for a little bit, and then that's it. All right, we're getting down there. See, I don't really. This was like Chase's girlfriend at one point. I don't really remember anything about her. She should, yeah. She was on the show enough that I'm not going to put her in who, but I really don't care. Let's see, who else? Who else would be easy placement? I can't, I, this lady looks so familiar, so I'm gonna put her up here. I feel like, who's somebody's mother? Whose mother would that be? It's not Lucas's mom, it's not Peyton's mom, it's not, is it Victoria's mom? No, well, that would have to be Julian's mom. That's who that is. That's Julian's mom, isn't it? It took me long enough to figure out who she is, so she's gonna stay in who. But she'll be at the top of it. And this is Julian's dad. He was in I think he had more episodes definitely than the mother did. But he also was kind of a dick. He wasn't as big. Oh wait, hold on. What is the scale I'm using here? Huge asshole to Because, like, if this is going from most to least, that's not accurate. So we should, the scale for this one is the most is at the bottom, and the least offensive of the pukies is at the top. So is okay, hold on. No, this guy's gonna have to, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Something like that. But most to least boy spit. Okay, there we go. Okay. But then with Julian's dad, he was also a but he was fairly inoffensive. Um yeah, he definitely goes here with Alex somewhere. I just don't know if he's worse or not. I feel like he's even with Alex. We'll make him worse. They both deal with Julian, which is funny because they're both in. And speaking of the man, where is Julian? Julian, Julian, Julian. ¿Dónde está Julian? Here's the man himself. Julian is such a sap. Such a sap. I love Julian, but sometimes he is so sickly sweet that it's like unbearable. So I don't like, yeah, I'm not as in love with Julian. Julian's gonna have to go. I actually kind of prefer Miss Lauren to Julian sometimes. Hot take, I know. Um, but like if you pair Julian up with like his scenes when he works with Sam or you know what I mean? Like he can have his moments. I feel like I need another tier. Some of these B tiers shouldn't. Ugh. Right, we're gonna get to it. The S tier and A tier are about to fill up in a couple. In a couple. Let's see. Oh, we got Pete Wentz playing himself, so he'll go meh. This was the therapist, and she's a therapist a couple times. Like whenever they needed a therapist, most of the time they would grab this lady, and she can go meh. But I definitely remember her. She's like Principal Turner level meh. But I feel like whenever she would like ask questions or give advice, it was always shit. So like maybe she should, yeah, no, eh, yeah, down here, down there. That works. That works. All right, who we got next? Let's see. Let's do. Yeah, wait a minute. Aren't these two the same people? That's Chantal. What was that? Um, but wait a minute. Who the fuck is that? That's got to be like a model or some shit that appeared for one episode. What, Toto? What? Nobody's here. If somebody was here, they would call the phone, Toto. Go ahead, go check. Go ahead, go look. Oh, my dog's losing it. Oh, careful. Yeah, you hit your head, you dum dum. You want to come up here? Come on. Can you jump up here? No. You're dum dum. Yeah, she just just smacked her head on the damn table. Okay, let's see. We gotta wrap this up. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. These are all the big guys, the big players mostly, except for the twins. Why are they even here? They should be a who. I shouldn't recognize the fact that they did a twin, that they have twins on this list. But the fact that I remember them means that that dumbass joke fucking landed enough that I remembered it. So they should probably be at the top of who because I think they appeared in multiple episodes. She only had one. All right, let's see. And then this would be Brooke's dad, who was meh. But like inoffensively meh. So we'll put him right here. Brooke and Peyton's dad can be right next to each other. Let's see who else we got. Let's see. Oh, this is what was his name? Marcus from the Tutor Center. He was a dick on that day, but I appreciated that they did revisit his character for a minute. like literally in like one single scene in an episode. A few episodes after that the Tutor Center episode. Um, so for that reason, he will make bottom B tier. In fact, I think he will go above Vanderbeek because Vanderbeek, again, let me remind you, Vanderbeek is only in this tier because the acting of his character was that great. All right, and then who we got? Who else can we pluck out of here? Oh, this bitch. Fuck this bitch. You can go down. Oh, wait, no. The worst go down here. She was not necessarily the worst, but she did do pretty fucking bad shit. Though I can't remember her full story either, but she's the chick that tries to say that she's pregnant with Nathan's kid. I remember her. All right, who else we got? We got some big villains down here, and the big, lovable main cast is also down here. So let's get some of the smaller characters out of the way. We got Fergie, Mr. Fergalicious himself, member of the Rivercourt Boys. He's always funny. He has to go mid B tier. I enjoy when he pops up in a scene. He's going to go above Erica Marsh, but below Jack because he doesn't really have much of a character. I feel like they used him a lot more in the later seasons when he lives with Junk and Mouth and Skills. Oh, by the way, where is Skills? They forgot Skills. How the fuck do you miss Skills? They got Quentin. They don't have Skills on this list? Someone fucked up, bro. Someone fucked up. How's there no Skills on this? How did you miss Skills? What the fuck? What the fuck? You got all these people on this list and no Skills? What the fuck? Wait, watch. Watch, I missed him. Watch, I fucking missed him. I didn't miss him. There's one black guy left on this list. What the fuck, bro? How'd you miss Skills? Who? Oh no, there's two. I forgot Dante's on this list too. Where's Skills at, bro? Who made this list? Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh my god. Skills isn't on this list. He's an S tier character too. How the fuck? How the fuck? Can I like so mad? How do you not have Skills, dude? Dude. Dude. No. I'm so disappointed. My god, but here's Junk. Junk goes up here with Fergie. That's a package deal right there, Junk and Fergie. But then Skills should also be here. Like, what the fuck? They got Jimmy's mom on here, but not Skills? Like, the fuck? Where'd Jimmy's mom go? Let's deal with that right now. Where's your mama at, Jimmy? Here's Jimmy, and where's Jimmy's mom? There we go. All right, so if you know, you know, we've got the Jimmy Edwards and his poor mother. This was a very powerful episode in the show. I think they, for the time that this episode aired, the understanding of what the topic of the episode was about wasn't quite there, wasn't quite where it's at today. So there are definitely some issues with it, but overall, I think the episode handled a number of things well, a couple of things not so well. But the acting of what is his name? I think it's Colin was phenomenal. And the opportunity that the writers and producers found themselves in where they had this character of Jimmy from I'm fairly certain Jimmy appears in the pilot but got pushed aside and wasn't part of the season for a while, wasn't part of the series for a while. But then to bring him back as they did with the storyline that they did, I think was incredibly powerful. I think there's like the way in which I like, because it's crazy, because if they did this storyline differently by the standards we understand, like I'm trying not to spoil it because I know at least there are a couple people that are sub that come watch the streams that have not seen this show before. So I would encourage you to watch it. The particular episode I'm talking about with Jimmy is season 3, episode 16. Uh, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to say anything other than what I've already said. But if they were to remake that episode today, it would be impossible to make it and still feel sympathetic towards Jimmy. Unfortunately, in the sympathy we can feel for Jimmy in the episode that we are given, it kind of throws an entire sort of people under the bus that are not the people that do the things depicted in the episode. So like it's a complicated episode. But Colin, I forget his last name, but the actor who portrays Jimmy did an amazing job. I'm crying thinking about it right now. That episode never fails to not make me cry. Never fails to not make me cry. Never fails to not make me cry. That was triple negatives, so fuck. You know what I mean. I cry every time I watch that episode. You know what part I cry at when he pounds his chest. Uh, but the only thing about these characters, Jimmy is going to stay, oddly enough, bottom B above Vanderbeek. His mom, the actress that played his mom, did a fantastic job. But like she's really not in anything and you feel for her immensely. So I feel like she falls into the same realm as I think her name was Sarah, this character. But because of how much I feel for her, she's gonna go to the top of meh. But I mean no disrespect to Mrs. Edwards, okay? But she does go meh. And Jimmy, actually, it's kind of crazy because in that episode, it always kind of like the episode's so heavy and so dark that like you feel gross after watching it, and then something else happens again if you have not seen the episode. Something happens after the pounding of the chest and all of that that then makes you feel even more gross. So, but at the end of the day, Jimmy, of what they depicted is like the lowest level of the kind of shit like that. And so I was just remembering that because he is not responsible for something that gets kind of pinned on him. Uh, and that always, I always kind of, you always kind of like forget that a little bit until your brain kind of makes the connection of like, oh, wait, yeah, no, that wasn't him. So I was putting him down here because I was like, oh, well, he uh, unalived somebody, but he didn't. So he might, I think he should be up here with the rest of his River Corps boys. That's where Jimmy belongs. Right with the boys. Skills would be, well, no, Skills wouldn't be here. Skills would be up here, but we don't have skills. We don't. We don't get to have skills. We don't get anything nice. I'm so mad right now. How is skills not? They have Tim, but they don't have skills? Am I missing him? Did I miss him? You know what? We're going to have the twins. The twins are going to hold the spot for skills because that's what skills would want. Okay? If you're a fan of the show, you know. Skills would want the twins to hold his position for him. So he would be the top of S tier if skills were here. And on the topic of skills, let's get Deb in here. Deb is great. Deb is amazing. She has a couple weird storylines, so like she straddles the S and A tier for me, but I think she's gonna have to go top A for now. That's where Deb belongs. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, let's get this guy out of the way. This motherfucker, this piece of shit. He goes above him or her rather. As I stated before, the tier, the worst are down here to the least offensive up here. This guy's a whole asshole. He's a whole fucking asshole. That's all I'll say. Oh, who else we got? Let's go with we did Clay already. So let's do Clay's kid. This is Clay's kid. I can't remember his fucking name, but that's Clay's kid. Where is Clay at? Clay, where are you? Here we go. Clay and this lady had a baby. And he's a kid, so he gets to be A tier. He was also cuter than Angie, so he gets to go above Angie. But he wasn't as cool as Bevan or as cool as Andre. So that fits. That works right there. Perfect. Clay, your son outranks you. He's just that cool. What the fuck was his name? Was it like Leo? I gotta pull up IMDb. I gotta pull up IMDb. One Tree Hill. Season, what was it? 9? He didn't show up till like season 9. Why is IMDb doing like weird shit now? Like if you go to episode guide and try to click in the damn season numbers, it doesn't let you fucking do it. There we go. All right, where does Clay's kid cast? Oh, did I call Chase? Did I call him Chase Evans earlier? It's Chase Adams. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Logan, not Leo, Logan. That's right. Logan. Okay. Okay. Logan. Logan was a cutie. He was a cutie. He can go bottom A tier. All right. This fucking piece of shit. Psycho Derek. Psycho Derek, I don't think actually has any kills. Spoiler alert. Did he actually kill anybody? I don't think he has any kills on his belt, so he has to go below. What was his name? Xavier. That's this asshole's name, Xavier. But fucking Psycho Derek. Psycho Derek pretends to be real Derek before Peyton knows who real Derek is. So the clear difference in what they look like is because Peyton had never met Derek before, so she didn't know. She sees this guy, he says, I'm your brother, and psycho shit incurs, comes about. He's a psycho. He belongs on that tier. And another psycho. Here we go. Nanny Carey. Nanny fucking Carey. You know what? See, Nanny Carey's someone that kind of falls into the Vanderbeek kind of category, where not every episode of hers, when she was turning it on, was it fun to watch, but like some of the psycho Nanny Carey stuff was fun. It was fun. Her final episode, that was a fucking blast. No pun intended. But she either goes here or she goes here. And I think because of I think the storyline they did with her was a little crazy, but it was fun. For jumping the shark, it was fun. So I think Nanny Carey goes B tier, but below Vanderbeek. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I like that. I feel good about it. All right, let's knock some more side characters out. We got Dante, he's an asshole. He also doesn't have any kills under his belt. He didn't shoot anybody, but he did try to run over Haley. So he goes about the same area. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to decide who's worse. She shot two people. He drove a car at Haley or Nathan, but Haley got hit. He also did threaten to break Nathan's legs, but he's also like a gangster character, so like that's expected. Whereas this is just some psycho bitch who shoots two people. So yeah, I feel like that works. That fits. um, let's see. Let's do this bitch. I feel like she had a decent I feel like she had a story arc where she became less of a bitch. I'm having trouble remembering. So I feel like she's gonna go. I actually remember I feel like these two hooked up, didn't they? I think they were about the same time. These two characters, maybe, were on the show. Yeah, right there. That works. And then we've got Haley's mom. She was a dear. She was an angel. Um, but oh, and then we saw her mom when she was in high school too. I forgot. And her mom is actually really dope. So you know what? We'll put the mom right between Sam and Andre. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That works. We'll go with let's go. We did Haley's mom. Is Haley's dad isn't on here? Oh, is that who? One of these Haley's dads? No. No, none of those are Haley's dads. Okay, Haley's dad didn't make the list. Haley's mom, well, I know why Haley's mom made the list. If you know, you know. Joe Manganiello. We got Owen, the hot bartender. He was kind of meh, actually. Genuinely, he was kind of meh as far as a character goes. He was hot, and I feel like that was like his one purpose on the show was to just be the hot guy. He had a storyline where like he helped out Brooke and Rachel at one point. So like he's not a bad character. I just don't think I don't know. He's meh. He's meh. He can go top meh for now. All right. And then let's get to him. Mr. Jake Jagelski, S tier. Since the twins are holding spot for skills, this should be skills here. Let me remind you, this should be skills. I don't know. I don't think Jake is above skills. If he had been on the show for longer, maybe. But for now, we got skills, we got Jake, and we got Andy as our only S tier characters. All right, let's get into it. Let's go with Tim. Tim is the next more background secondary characters. He's a solid B character. He is definitely a solid B character. I feel like he's kind of like a similar he's like a grown-up Chuck. You know what I mean? I feel like well, let's put him below Chuck actually. Yeah. I feel like he's just a grown-up Chuck. Yeah, okay, that works. I dig that. Okay. Let's see. Who else? All right, now we've got the big hitters. We've got a lot of the big hitters down here. Larry's not as big of a hitter. This is Peyton's dad. Um, he was regularly not around. The reason behind that in the show, he works I guess like on oil rigs. So he's always out on the oil rig. So Peyton lives by herself, which is why she never has any parents around. I put him in meh, but when he does come around, he always has good nuggets of wisdom for Peyton. Or we see him making sacrifices for her as her father. So I feel like he deserves B tier. I can't bring myself to put him in like the middle. But like it feels weird to have him down here with these two. So we'll put him definitely above Marcus. Yeah, we'll put him right there. That feels better. That feels better than having him down there. All right. Who's next? Give me Q. Let's do it. Mr. Quentin Fields. He deserved so much fucking better. He deserves so much better. What do I say about Q? What do I say about Q, huh? Oh, my phone's ringing. Un momento. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Gotta take some phone calls. We gotta take some phone calls. All right, we're back. My mic is being picked up. Good, good, good. All right. Where were we? Oh, Q. Mr. Q. Toto, I'm talking to Stream, not to you. She came running. She was like, "Oh, is it time, Mom? Is it time for me? Is it time for attention for me? Is it time for attention for me?" No, Toto, it's not. All right. I think this might be the only tier list we get through today. It's been an hour and a half. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a different show. But for today, it's One Tree Hill. And Q. I feel like it's been a while. I don't necessarily know that he should be S tier. I think just the trauma of what happens with Q makes me like really sad. And like I can't. So uh, we'll put him with his brother. That's where we'll put Q. We'll put Quentin right with his brother. I feel like that's a good little spot right there. But much love for Quentin. Fucking love Q. All right. Let's see. Who we got? Let's pick. Give me Millie. Give me Millie. Millie, let's see. We'll put you right here for now. Miss Millicent Huxtable. Goodness. What do I feel about Millie? Millie's a pretty good character. She would easily go mid B, but she would stick up for Brooke. She was always like a great friend, I so distinctly remember when she would hang around with Alex, and like there was like some of her storylines were just a little, and it's been a while since I've watched them through, but like some of the times when she and Mouth would fight, like Mouth would be cringy, and then there were sometimes when she would be cringy, and I'm just like, oh God, none of this feels good. So, but I do prefer her to Alex. She definitely had such better character traits and storylines than Alex did, so she has to go B tier. But where in B tier do you go? I feel like she's kind of along the lines of of a Marsh. Veronica, right? Veronica Marsh. I feel like they're kind of one and the same. Yeah, all these ladies. These ladies right here. Good characters. Sometimes you're like, eh, but other times you're like, yeah, you go, girl. So yeah, that works. Millie right there at home. Perfect. All right, let's see. We'll save the big five for last. Put all the adults. Oh, I already did Deb. So we did Deb, so let's do Brooke's mom. We'll do Victoria Davis. Victoria is a bitch. Okay? Victoria's a bitch. But eventually she grows. And what I remember in the last couple seasons was genuinely enjoying her presence. But we cannot understate how big of a bitch she was when she first got on this show. So, for that reason, she's going to go here above, because, like, it's the same thing as Marcus here. Marcus was initially a dick, though he only had like 2 or 3 episodes to get his story across. He was a dick. Something happened to him and he became a better guy. She was a bitch. Eventually, Brooke breaks through that wall and she becomes a bit better of a person. Um, so yeah. Feel like as a character though, she needs to be higher. She was a good character. She's just such a bitch. Yeah, yeah, that's a good spot for her to be in actually right there. Right there. That's good. All right. Here we go. We've got, oh, why can't I remember her name? Chantel, Haley's sister, Quinn. Quinn was all right. She was very inoffensive. But like I also very much did not care about her storylines ever. Um the actress is great. She's fine, but she's gonna be a meh for me. She's gonna be a meh. Above Owen in the meh, but still a meh. It's very unfortunate. Both the Clay's girls are meh. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think. Let me hold on. Is there any storylines I'm forgetting with Quinn? What am I forgetting with Quinn? She had that episode where her and the fake Sarah run around. This episode that results in this. And that was fun. I enjoyed her. But like would I purposefully want like a whole episode around Quinn? No. Absolutely not. A whole episode around Clay? Yes, please. Quinn? No thank you. So yeah, I think that's where she goes. Unfortunately, that's going to be a hot take, I feel like. Whitey, Coach Whitey Durham. He's gonna be. I was gonna stick him in S tier because his comedy is fucking great. He'll hit you with the fucking zingers. You're full of shit, Whitey. It's called constipation, Danny. It comes with old age. Like, come on. How do you not love Whitey? Ah, I don't think he goes A tier though. I think he goes right around where Deb goes because no, he might go above Deb actually. Deb had a little bit of a rocky road at a certain point. I don't think Coach ever had like a huge rocky road, but I can't leave him in S tier. There's something about I just can't. No, he goes S tier. He goes bottom S tier. Him and Andy can hang out at the bottom S tier. I just don't like my entire S tier is guys. Mind you, the twins are holding the place for skills because whoever made this forgot skills. I don't like. I'm still baffled that you didn't get whoever made this forgot skills. How the fuck? All right, Rachel Gatina. Let's do it. Rachel is a B list. She is. You know what? She's kind of comparable to Shelly a little bit, but I prefer her to Tim. Oh no, yeah, no. These are her people, right in here, right between Chuck Skolnick and Chris Keller somewhere. Put her right in the middle. Right in the middle. Rachel's fantastic. I always enjoy having Rachel in the scene, but she is very much a bad girl and very most of the time kind of like the stereotypical bad girl. So like yeah, she has to go here. Her and Shelly have like a bit in common. Um her and Tim as well kind of. But yeah, that's a good spot for Rachel. We'll stick Rachel there. All right, let's do Mia Catalano, otherwise known as Kate Vogel, another musician that got to play essentially a fictionalized version of herself. And Mia's great. She's great. I appreciate Mia. I think she's gonna be no, she's an A-lister. She's an A tier. I think though she's gonna be around Bevan somewhere. She's gonna be around Bevan. I'm having a hard time because Bevan's got the comedy bits. The little funnies, the ha ha ha's, and Mia will get you with the music. Kate Vogel will come in with her guitar and sing you a damn song. So it's kind of two different things, but they feel that feels right together. And now that I'm doing this, I feel like some of these B tier might no, because we're not done yet. We've got to do A and S shouldn't be as crowded as a B and a meh tier. So that's good. That's good. I'm feeling a little self-conscious because I put people like fucking Clay in B and Quinn in meh. Who else is in meh? That is going to be a little, oh, probably Owen. People aren't going to like Owens and meh, huh? All right, let's see. Let's uh let's get Mouth on the board. Bit of a controversial guy in the newer age of One Tree Hill. I fully understand it. Sometimes I think people are a little too harsh on Mouth, but at the same time, very much understand it. He is from a different time, but it's not an excuse. So, Mouth. Sometimes Mouth is a little whiny. I think Mouth is going to end up here with the rest of his River Court guys. I think he's probably going to go above Fergie, though. He's much more consequential to the story. But there are plenty of times where I'm like, I'd rather see, a different scene. I'd rather see some character progression. I'd rather watch a different character right now. But sometimes you pair him up with the right people in a scene, and it's great. So yeah, towards the top of B tier, I like Mouth. Sometimes he's a little whiny, little, little too. Sometimes, how do I describe it? He comes off a little, what's the word I want? What's the word I want? Pretentious? Is that the word I want? Pretentious? Sometimes Mouth feels a little pretentious to me. So yeah, Mouth. That's where Mouth goes. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna start with Jamie. Little Jamie. Jamie's S tier. Easy, easy, easy S tier. He'll go above Whitey and Andy. Uh Jamie's a kid though. Mr. Jake Jagelski was nearly a man, and he had the attitude of a man. So he's gonna hold steady towards the top. Jamie can nestle right into the middle there. But yeah, Jamie would be the son of Nathan and Haley right here. We'll get to them in a minute. Let's go with Karen. The original Karen, the best Karen. I love this Karen. She's amazing. She goes S tier. Our first lady in S tier. Again, this is Skills, the creator of this tier list, forgot Skills. So this is Skills, not the twins. This is Skills. Because the twins otherwise would be in who? Because really, did we need them on the show? But Karen, our first lady inducted into the S tier, where she belongs. She's a badass. And she don't take no shit from nobody. I'm trying to remember. I feel like she had some flaws. There was one time I remember she struck Lucas, and that was a little much. Um, but yeah, she's a badass. She has some random guy's fucking baby, and then stays in town, where anyone can just fucking talk whatever kind of shit they want to her. And she said, "You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna open a diner. I'm gonna have my own cafe, and go fuck yourself." I love Karen. Karen Rowe. Karen Rowe for mayor. And speaking of the mayor himself, Mr. Dan Scott, um, I have to say, uh, Paul Johansson, amazing, killed the crap out of this role. But Dan is the king of the. Oh wait, Xavier tried to take the king, but he is the king. He's the king of the characters. Okay, okay. Let's not get it twisted. Fuck Dan Scott. Fuck Dan Scott. We know what he did. Wait a minute. Is Keith not on here either? How the fuck you miss Keith and fucking Skills, dude? Okay, we need a Keith placeholder. We need a Keith placeholder. This guy looks the most like him. So this will be our Keith placeholder. Keith. Keith Scott is an S tier. And I think he would go around Andy. He'd probably go above Andy. You miss Keith and Skills. I cannot get over this. Hold on. Is this a One Tree Hill thing? Does this one have fucking Keith and Skill? Can you guys see the one I'm on? Yeah. There's Andy. Okay, Andy made this one. The fucking dog? Like, what is this dog? You know, some people are just not good at making a tier list, bro. Still no skills. I don't see skills. Oh, there he is. Found him. We got his skills. Is there Keith on this list? I understand. Spoiler alert. Oh, there's Keith. Keith made this list. The Riverside basketball court. You can judge. They left town and I cared. Clay Evans. They could leave town and I wouldn't care. Peyton. Those are pretty good tiers. I don't understand why Peyton is. I don't know if they dislike Peyton and she's down at the bottom. But like the reference to they left town and I cared, what I would assume Lucas and Peyton would be in this tier. Though quite frankly, the fact that Lucas left town really doesn't bother me. So let's cut to the chase. Lucas Scott is uh the lesser of the Scott brothers, in my humble opinion. He is more annoying to me than a lot of these people. Um, Lucas can go right here. I almost put him down here by Larry Sawyer, his wife's father, but I put him up here with Anna and Chase. I think that's as kind as I can be. He's not my favorite. Moving on. His brother, Nathan. S tier all day. S tier. I just don't know where in S tier because we're about to add at least one more person to S tier. So we might have to scoot Nathan around, but he is my preferred Scott brother. It's just a fact. All right, let's. Haley. Haley. Sometimes Haley is way too fucking preachy. I think Haley sometimes falls around, what's her face? Why can't I think of her name? Shelly. But Haley, in reality, yeah, she should probably go above her mom. She should probably go above Sam as well and Ellie. But I kind of prefer Deb a lot. No, these two are kind of interchangeable for me. Sometimes Haley gets on my nerves, sometimes Deb is on my nerves. So yeah, that checks out. That works for me. All right, two left. We've got Peyton, my girl. I know back in the day people loved to hate on Peyton, but I don't hate Peyton. I just think sometimes she's written so poorly that I have a hard time putting her in S tier. So we're gonna put her in A. And I prefer her to Haley. So she is the tippy top of A tier. Just touching S, just kissing S tier. And then the last, but certainly not least, Miss Brooke Penelope Davis is going to go. It's going to go there. Again, as a reminder, we're missing two very important characters in this tier list. We're missing Skills and we're missing Keith. The twins have taken the place of Skills to hold his place marker in S tier, and Keith is being represented by this guy who looks a lot like Andy, but is not Andy, and is also not Keith, but is holding his place. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all of them. Is this who made it? Girl, you fucked up, bruh. All right. Let's go through. Let's go through and make sure everything's cool, everything's Gucci. Our S tier is Skills, Brooke, Jake, Nathan, Jamie, Karen, Keith, Andy, and Coach Whitey Durham. Actually, I think Coach might fall a little bit here. I think I'm gonna put him back where I originally had him, which was like I wanted to originally put him around here. I think he would go above Lydia, but below Sam. Who else? I think Bevan and Mia are much more relevant. Look at that. All the kids ended up at the bottom of A tier. I can't. Andre's good, but I can't. He can't be above these two. These two are so much more relevant to the plot for so much longer. Um, the Q should definitely be up there. A tier is front loaded with the women. Only two made the S tier. Those are my two favorite ladies of the show, though. Brooke and Karen. Um, yeah. Oh, Keith, is Keith really S tier? I feel like the way it ends, I'll say that, is what I think is making me want to put him in S tier. No, but he has good nuggets of wisdom every so often. Does Keith deserve S tier? I think he does deserve S tier. Again, Skills, Brooke, Jake, Nathan, Jamie, Karen, Keith, Andy. I'm I'm cheekily keeping Andy in S tier. He probably doesn't deserve it, but like he's the best like dude that comes on the show that doesn't have a single bit of character development that ever happens. He's actually okay. He never has any character development, so we do have to knock him down. He does have to be knocked down. He will go. We'll put him with Coach. We'll put him right there. Between Sam and Coach. The only reason he is not S tier is because he just comes into the show as a fantastic dude and nothing bad ever happens with him. He's just there to be Karen's boo in the end and Lily's father. And Lily didn't make the list either. Where the fuck is Lily at? Lucas's little sister. This list wasn't complete. They had a bunch of randoms. I'm gonna feel really bad when I look up later and like these like three or four over here. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, wait a minute. I forgot. Wait a minute. Was she this might be the girl that was involved in Anna's storyline? In which case maybe I'll bump her up a little bit because maybe I do recognize her. Yeah, but there's a lot of people like these people I don't recognize at fucking all. And you miss Skills and Keith though, dude? Like how the fuck did that happen? Yeah, I think I got this right. I think I think that is finalized. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, that's gonna be a hot take. Alex and the ugh. That's a hot take. Um, what else is gonna be a hot take? B Clay and B will probably be a hot take. Julian and B. Lucas and B is a hot take. Um, let's see. Who else? Yeah, see Peyton, I feel like straddles A and S tier. There's certain, I think it's just the amount of trauma they put her through. It's sometimes just exhausting. So like watching her storylines only are just so exhausting that I feel like I can't put her in S tier. So that checks out for me. Right at the top, followed by Haley. Where are our three mains? Or five mains. We got Brooke, we got Nathan, Peyton, Haley, and Lucas. All right, am I being a little too harsh? Should Lucas be all the way down there? Maybe I am being a little too harsh. He might be with the rest of the Rivercourt boys. That might be where he goes. Right there with the rest of them. The Rivercourt boys. They all kind of, nah. Mouth is more relevant than Fergie. Fergie can be the best of the rest. And maybe, yeah, you know what? He might be on par with Julian. Julian, see, like, my issues with these two characters are kind of polar opposite. Julian becomes so sickly sweet that it's annoying to me. Whereas Lucas is so, like, aloof sometimes. And just like, I don't even know how to put it, but like, it frustrates and kind of annoys me. So, yeah, maybe, yeah, I think that works. That works. He got moved up an entire row. He was down here between Anna and Chase. So that I feel better about that. Okay. That works for me. Anybody in the vomit category that I feel bad having put there? No. Good. Good. Yeah, that works for me. That works. So what is this? View community rank? What is that? Oh, this is the community rank. Oh boy. Greatest. They just put all the main characters in greatest. Haley, Nathan, Brooke, Jamie, Jake, Julian, Coach. Wait a minute. There's no Lucas up here or Peyton. Uh-oh. Ooh, hot take central. Where's Peyton and Lucas? Where are they? Get this fucking ad out of here. I can't even get to it. There we go. Where are Peyton and Lucas at? Oh, there's Lucas. That's why I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They're just down the list a little bit. I was like, where'd they put them? Okay. All right. Okay. See, they even have who's. At least I remember these two. I remember these two. I remember him. I even remember her, but I feel like she was just like a model in an episode. These are wise. I changed that category. I also changed this category. Yeah, I this list was missing fucking was missing Keith and Skills, bro. A little disappointing. Little little disappointing there, you know? Oh, it's getting dark in here. It's getting dark in here. Um, but yeah, that is a oh shit, hold on. Fucking A. There we go. That might be it for today. What how long have we been live? Oh, it's only been 2 hours, but we've spent 2 hours on a tier list. And I was hoping to do a couple of them today. But that took a lot longer. Maybe I'll have to make my own tier list tomorrow that has a lot less characters on it. Let me see. What are the other tier lists that we have here? One Tree Hill we did. Um, oh, the 100 Once Upon a Time characters. There's a fuck ton of characters in that one though. And a Gilmore Girls. Okay, we maybe can do two of them tomorrow. I mean, do I do it now? I don't know, man. I don't where'd OBS go? There it is. Okay. I don't know what to do. I do not know. I think, I think maybe. See, because now I'm thinking I should probably just keep this its own thing because we only covered one show. Let me think about it for a minute. I never finished my damn coffee. Now it's not cold. What time is it? 5 o'clock? Do another? Maybe. I'm trying because it's only been 2 hours. I've got at least 2 more hours in me. I didn't want to take 2 hours on a tier list. I can't believe that tier list didn't have two like main crucial characters on it. Both of which were S tier for me. Like how the fuck how do you miss those two characters? Here for the record, let me oh wait, OBS, you're gonna have to come over here so I can see you. Oh, go to Google, go for the record. This is Skills. This is Skills Taylor, otherwise known as Antoine Tanner. He was my number one S tier. That's my guy. You might know him from Coach Carter. Great movie. But yeah, he was on One Tree Hill. He was great. Fucking fantastic. I wonder if we'll get dinged if I pull up like a best of One Tree Hill YouTube video. Let's try it. Let's try it. Best of OTH. Let's see. Oh, do we do Miss Mo? No, we're not going to do Miss Mojo. We're going to do One Tree Hill being a comedy show for 7 minutes straight. That, you know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Perhaps that will entice some folks to watch. Where's my Got to get through an ad though, of course. Hold on. Starting off with a banger. All right, we got to unmute some stuff. We'll pop over here. This video is called One Tree Hill Being a Comedy Show for 7 minutes straight. Was uploaded by Tree Hill and Chill 2 years ago. Give it a like.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Tree Hill resident. We're selling these delicious cookies to raise money for Lady Leprechauns, an organization that empowers us girls to be strong, beautiful, independent women of tomorrow.
Oh shit.
You have a perfect date.
Watching you get hit by a bus. Any other places you'd like to recommend?
Yeah, far away
She
from
wasn't
me.
on the tier list.
Like your next period.
What's her face wasn't on that tier list? Fucking
Any
Vicky.
other places you'd like to recommend?
This bitch. She would have gone in the tier. That's where she would have gone. In the tier.
Yeah, far
Fucking
away from
bitch.
me. Unless you'd like your next period to come out of
Come out your nose.
Duck.
Bitch.
Oh, and remember, ladies?
Spirit fingers. Oh, jazz fingers. They call them jazz fingers in the show. I wonder if they couldn't call them spirit fingers because that's what they called them in Bring It On. And they had to go jazz fingers. But Bring It On was the shit.
Don't give her a jazz finger.
Brooke, my problem is with anybody who just vanishes and then waltzes back in and expects to be instantly forgiven. And your problem is you're not going to have anybody help you paint this place if you keep telling me what my problem is.
What do we got here?
Hold on. This isn't loud enough. Toto, you gotta lay down, baby. Come here. Come here. But we will do another one, Chris. We'll do another TV one. I'll let you pick. Would you rather the 100, Once Upon a Time, which has a fuck ton of characters, or Gilmore Girls? I'll let you choose. I'm leaning towards the 100 or Gilmore Girls because they're smaller, so it won't take me 2 hours. But let's get back. Let's get back to the funny funs. The funny funs.
Jazz finger.
Brooke, my problem is with anybody who just vanishes and then waltzes back in and expects to be instantly forgiven. And your problem is you're not going to have anybody help you paint this place if you keep telling me what my problem is.
Is it loud enough?
What do we got here?
Ruffles.
Truffles. Isn't that romantic?
Isn't that romantic? Been hitting the worm.
Hey, we prefer to be called exotic dancers.
Nice.
Had a lot of practice.
Watch out for the golf ball. Oh, they didn't stay to the golf ball part.
Mom, what the hell?
I'm cleaning my gun.
I miss Nathan.
I miss Keith.
I miss Jake.
I miss
I
my
don't
money.
really miss Felix at all. Or my parents that much. But I miss my money.
Yeah,
I don't
her
care
money.
what you do. I don't care what happens. I haven't any
Oh.
pride.
God, pull it together. Better.
So this is legitimate, right? Like massage.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Concentrate. I think you're in the wrong store. You're looking for Slut Barn downstairs.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Why did it do that? What the fuck?
What we should call store. You're looking for Slut Barn downstairs.
Okay, something
Well, we
happened.
should
Weird.
call somebody like our parents.
Mine are in California.
Mine are in an RV somewhere.
Mine's out to sea. Or dead or
Dead.
vanished.
You know, a customer once told me that the best way to get over someone was to get under someone else.
Karen!
Oh my god. I just realized what that meant. Oh my god.
Oh!
Unbelievable. Did you not think to put gas in the car?
Answer the question, Brooke.
Answer the question, Brooke.
I'm not very experienced with this, so,
Ordering food.
Well,
Get it, mouth?
My date's already dressed for bed.
Hi. Backstabbing supposed to be best friend and all.
I forgot to say good morning, Sneery Grouchula.
I'm out of here over possessive best friends with weird lesbian energy. And Haley.
That first of all, you did not thank me for helping
Yes.
with the CDs. Second of all, you had sex
In my bed. And third, you ate all the brownies.
Actually, I had a couple.
That's not the point.
What do virgins talk about?
Oh, they didn't finish it.
Well, let's see. We like rainbows and kittens.
Come get the crabs at Carl's Crab Shack. Crab cakes, crab steaks, and creamy,
crab shakes.
All right, come on. Let's get this over with.
Funny. That's what I used to say before we'd have sex.
Oops.
Actually, we're trying to track somebody down. He's tall, blondish, kind of a loner.
Cheats on his girlfriend with skinny blonde bitches.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah. Actually, you could push Peyton in front of a bus for me. How many times
Regina
per
Georgia.
minute do you guys think about sex?
Per minute.
What is wrong with you? Crackle!
Crackle.
Liar!
Oh, that needs to run all together. I love that scene. It needs to be all together.
Per minute.
What is wrong with you? Crackle! Slut! Liar!
Here.
What? Liar!
Can I ask you why
Yeah,
you'd like to
that
return it?
scene's gold. That scene is gold. Stop
What's
it.
wrong with you? Crackle! Slut! Liar!
Can I ask you why you'd like to
I
return it?
can't. Every time.
Wrong size.
So sorry.
Oh, it's getting dark in here. Fuck.
Company.
Deb looking hot as
Can you see my
fuck.
ass through this?
Yes, we can.
It's gonna be okay. Just
Step away from the cake.
you have too much to live for.
Like what?
Oh, this is great too.
Hey, what are you doing here? I'm having a
Oh,
snack.
Pangel. They didn't put Pangel on the tier list either.
Eat, and you
Pangel is her own character. That Pangel should have been on the damn tier list.
get fat.
I've never been so horny!
Fucking Tim.
You know what? You can't see it, but underneath my sunglasses, I'm rolling my eyes.
Well, look, I know all you cheerleaders expect
Oh, there's the
special
nurse.
treatment, but guess what? I never liked the cheerleaders. in
Here we
my
go.
school.
This is another great scene with all the ladies.
Like that.
Oh, they're not going to get here.
What's
Here
going
it
on
is.
that our
Here it
friend
is.
pregnant and she's in a lot of pain and this bitch is about to get her ass kicked.
Ass kicked.
Now get your game face
Oh, they didn't
on.
finish it. They didn't finish the best part.
Other game. Okay, we'll work on that.
I'm telling you, I did not order any.
Pornography.
I hear a woot woot.
Woot woot. No, Karen, no.
This.
Are you proposing to me? Lucas, this is really naily. Oh my god.
Yes, this is
You
great
guys
too.
totally did it.
We're in a church.
So, if I can
I can tell. So can he.
I'm pregnant, you idiot.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's not mine.
dude, totally not mine.
My name's Rachel, and I'm a dumbass who's failing calculus, and I really like to hit on married guys. See? Fun. Kind of like when I slept with Nathan. Damn, that was good.
This sucks.
Brooke, I'm pregnant, and I'm not feeling very well.
I don't mean it sucks because we're gonna be late, honey. I mean it sucks because Peyton's here.
You guys serious?
So, which one of you whores is my ex-wife?
Oh, right, the old one on the end.
Fucking Dan.
You came all the way down here just to rub it in my face.
Yes.
He didn't
He didn't sing to you, did he?
sing to you, did he?
God, you guys have a groupie.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm a groupie.
Thank you.
There it is.
Oh
Oh.
god, you guys, I'm a groupie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm a groupie.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the thank you came from Bevan. So that is One Tree Hill. Some funny bits and a tier list for you. So there we go. All right. Another tier list. We're going to go with the 100. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the 100. Let me Let me make sure. Alright. Alright. Okay. Back to tier list. Oh, I'm gonna have to zoom in. Actually, I don't have to zoom in. We can just... Oh, this is already fucking like that. Why? Why? There we go. Alright, so what do we have here? We have God tier, love, like, don't talk to me right now, I love hating you, whatever, and just die. Okay, we're gonna work with I like the parameters of these tiers. A lot more tiers than the One Tree Hill tier list. So we'll see how this works. Oh my goodness, I'm having flashbacks to this show already. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. What, Toto? Oh, the puppy, the poor puppy. She wants pets. You can't step. Be careful, please. You're gonna hit my mic arm. Can you go place? Go lay place. Go ahead. Go lay down for a little bit longer. I'm gonna do this one more tier list, okay? Okay, Toto. I'm gonna do one more tier list. All right. You go lay down. Go ahead. Go lay down. You can't stay there. You're gonna either poke your eye out on that or you're gonna knock it off. You're gonna knock it off and it's gonna fall down. Please, Toto, over here. Come on. Good girl. Go ahead, lay down. Very good puppy. Good girl. Look, I'll pull you over here. Be close. There you go. Here, you're right next to me. Good girl. Sorry, my puppy. She wants attention. Actually, I kind of want to stand up. I've been sitting for too long. I also have to turn the light on in here. So, let's do that. Let's do that. Ciao, Toto. Ooh! Watch out, Toto. Watch out, Toto. Scooby. Scooby. There we go. Ooh, shit. There we go. Let there be light. Oh, my window's wide open now, though. Is this as far up as it goes? There we go. All right. Alrighty. So now we're gonna do a 100 playlist. This is a show, another CW show, called The 100. When did This was a show I found on Netflix at first. I was looking for stuff to binge. I saw the art for this show, which, let me show you which poster I saw that attracted my eye. There it is. This poster, specifically this part of the poster with all the falling people. I remember seeing this poster on Netflix and then reading the synopsis, which, you know what? Let me also do that. Let me do that. Oh, fucking autofill bullshit. The 100 IMDb. Let's see. What is the synopsis? Set 97 years after a nuclear war destroyed civilization, when a spaceship housing humanity's lone survivors sends 100 juvenile delinquents back to Earth, hoping to repopulate the planet. That's a pretty good synopsis. Do they have any more? All right. The series is set 97 years after a devastating nuclear war wiped out almost all life on Earth. The only known survivors are the residents of 12 space stations in Earth's orbit prior to the war. The space stations banded together to form a single massive station named the Ark, where about 2,400 people live. Resources are scarce, and all crimes, no matter their nature or severity, are punishable by death, unless the perpetrator is under 18 years of age. After the Ark's life support systems are found to be critically failing, 100 juvenile prisoners are declared expendable and sent to the surface in a last-ditch attempt to determine if Earth is habitable again. The teens arrive on a beautiful planet that they have only seen from space. Confronting the dangers of this rugged new world, they struggle to form a tentative community. However, They struggle to form a tentative community. However, they discover that not all humanity was wiped out. There are people on Earth who survived the war, called grounders by the 100. The Ark consists of the space stations previously representing the nations of the UK, USA, Australia, Canada, China, Japan, India, Russia, Venezuela, France, Brazil, and Uganda. It's a post-apocalyptic survival, friendship, outer space show. Genre, they tag it as drama, mystery, and sci-fi. Definitely target demo in the teens and early 20s, which was when I first discovered it. I think when I first found it, it was... Oh god, they revamped this website so much since I've used it on desktop. Where are the episodes at? Browse seasons. Maybe season 2. Season 2 was airing in the fall of 2014. When did season 3 start? Oh, in the beginning of 2016. So I must have found this show probably around this time, early in the year of 2016, because I remember there being 2 seasons on Netflix. I'm binging through it and then being like, great, now I have to wait. And then realizing, oh, this isn't a Netflix show. It's on the CW and currently airing. So then I had to catch up on a bunch of episodes. So I started watching live in season 3, which would have been 2016. It's a lot longer ago than it feels like. It feels like it was a couple years ago, but 2016 is what, 7 years now? 7 years ago? Damn. But yeah, that's a little description, a little background on the show itself. So let's get into the tier list. Let's get into the characters. And I should also mention the show is based on a book. There are a lot of things that I feel like that rightfully so get picked apart on this show based on some of the things. Like one of the pieces in that synopsis is that Earth, the nuclear war on Earth had been 97 years ago. You're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to make Earth your home in 97 years after a nuclear apocalypse. Like, that's not going to happen. I don't know if by the book standards, what the book has is any better, because from what I remember, my understanding of the book is that it's not 97 years, it's like 300 years. Which I don't know if that mathematically, scientifically makes it any better. But I feel like to the layman's, at least you hear 300 years, you're like, oh, okay, that seems a little bit more possible. You know what I mean? As far as instead of 97, 300, you know? This seems a little bit more possible. But for whatever reason, they changed that when they converted it from a book to a show. And like regularly, I feel like it rears its ugly head that like, maybe they should have just left it at 300 years, because there's a number of layers. As I mentioned in the synopsis, there are these people called grounders. They have a whole other language that they use on Earth that isn't English, which, spoiler alert, the kids also, of course, conveniently land in the US on the East Coast. So they're dealing with what would have been descendants of Americans, or maybe, I guess, Canadians could have migrated south by that point, maybe, if they had survived. But they're speaking a whole nother language, so, like, eventually they do explain it. But even though they explain it, you're dealing with a period of, like, 97 years. Like, that's not long enough for that many people that kind of like there's like logical leaps that like when you increase it to like 300, you go, okay, I mean that's a little bit better. As maybe still not realistic, but better. But yeah, so like the as I was saying, the show is based on a book. The book has some minor differences and some major differences. For instance, there are plenty of characters in the show that are not in the books, which is why I can't read the books. The books very much don't interest me because half the people that I love in the show are not in the books. So I have tried. I think I read the first couple chapters of the first book because, again, I think the books are a series of books. But yeah, I still love the show. I love the concept. The characters are great. Just some minor differences. Also something you do need to know if you have not seen it before. But yeah, all right, let's jump into it. Let's get to it. 100 characters. Oh boy, I'm already seeing faces that I'm like, oh fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Okay. Let's deal with like the new people, the people that came in at the very end and were like, fine. We've got this girl. I forget what was her name. She became, what was the fucking name? Oh my God. Oh, I can't remember. Priya. Her name was, she became Priya. I forget what her actual name was, but her story was kind of sad. She grew up in like a community that was kind of like very culty and was raising their people to essentially sacrifice themselves, and she unfortunately sacrificed herself. And yeah, it's sad. So yeah, you know what, we'll leave her. I'm assuming "Don't talk to me right now" is supposed to be like, I'm upset, so don't talk to me right now. And yeah, she had she went out a little too soon, too nonchalantly. So yeah, we'll put her there. Or she might get bumped to like, because I did like her. Let's see, who else is low level? A lot of big hitters in this show. Oh, here's Gina. You know what? We should get Gina. I think that was her name, right? I think that's Gina, Bellamy's girlfriend for a hot minute. And that's what I'm gonna leave her right here in whatever. She could go up here to "Don't talk to me right now" because she did make a bit of a sacrifice play, if I remember correctly, to help out some of the kids. But other than that, she's a very much whatever character. All right, let's see. Oh, this kid's also whatever. His dad, I think that's the kid that Jaha raises, whose dad has to get thrown out of the fallout shelter. It's sad. Again, it's sad like her that his dad died, but he's also just a complete whatever character. This is The 100. Again, another CW show. But yeah, it's a post-apocalyptic show about survival after 100 years after the nuclear apocalypse. And yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's based on a book. There are absolutely faults with it. And of course, it's a CW show, so, they fuck around and do some dumbass shit sometimes. But it was actually a pretty good show. Pretty good. It prompted some pretty good discussion kind of questions. They would always find themselves in some sort of conundrum, and somebody would have to be, would have to make some sort of fucking leader's decision and end up being the bad guy, which we'll get to her at some point. Yeah, exactly. It did start good. I mean, I would say like the first season of its own is would work as like a good like mini series, but they do leave you on a pretty fucking big cliffhanger after the first season. So like it kind of naturally feeds itself into the second season. The second season was great, which while we're on the topic, second season, we got Dante and his dad, Mr. President, and the asshole. I actually kind of liked the president. He was put in a bad position. This is the Mount Weather president. They were the survivors of the U.S. government. And in the second season, they find them in the like bomb shelter, essentially like fallout. They're a governmental fallout shelter. And he's the current reigning president, and this is his son. And he can go down here in the just die because he's a fucking asshole. He's a whole asshole. But this guy, I feel like, he was dealt a bad hand, and he was just kind of, he was trying. He tried. But his son was a dick. But yeah, the show definitely started good. It went bad in like a number of ways, and then the wheels came off in the final season. Like the final season's kind of garbage. Like kind of throw the baby out with the bathwater at that point. You know what I mean? Like they really just said fuck it at that point. But especially, I think if you wanted to watch the show, my suggestion is that because plenty of shows like the last show, One Tree Hill, was constantly on the bubble. They weren't sure if they were coming back. So like a lot of the times that show would do like some crazy ass shit and would do whatever kind of thing for shock value to get people talking or to get people excited or to get people to be like, I need more episodes of this. I need to see it next year. Bah, 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 bah. So with One Tree Hill, if you ever watch that, you'll experience that sometimes. You'll be like, why? Like, why is it getting so crazy? And so many cliffhangers at the end of the season, and they wanted to be brought back. So this show did that a lot at the end of seasons. And I feel like the more it went on, I felt like you're already dealing with a nuclear apocalypse. So like anything further than that is just kind of like meh in comparison. We're dealing with a nuclear apocalypse. Like everybody dead, world on fire, apocalypse. What can be much worse than that? You know what I mean? And they find good ways in the first 2 seasons of like bringing it back down and making it about like hands-on, boots on the ground survival. But then stuff starts to happen, particularly in season 3. I think of season 1 through 5, which is what I suggest. If you're going to watch this show, a good complete story would be seasons 1 through 5. The finale of season 5 works perfectly as a series finale. The show goes way off the deep end in season 7. Season 6 is okay. The only problem is there's stuff that's left unresolved in season 6 that makes you go, okay, well, I need to see season 7. And season 7 just goes off the rails. So, like, as far as a good TV show, I suggest seasons 1 through 5. Perfect, great show. You're going to have seasons you don't love that you like more than others. For me, I think it was season 3 that really irritated me. There's a particular plot line with this character right here in the red and this guy that I fucking can't stand. So, yeah. Only CW show I watch is The Flash, but it got bad. Yeah, see, CW, I feel like is notorious for having like decent concept shows and like trying, and then just like once they get an audience for it, being like, I don't, whatever, just do whatever, run it into the ground. We don't give a shit. Because I liked Supergirl as it was airing, but like the longer it aired, the more it became like a kids show, and the less they would like. I couldn't stand it by the end. It was really trash. Like all of those DC shows on the CW very quickly became trash. Yeah, I heard Arrow was good. I've been wanting to watch because I think the first couple seasons of Arrow were supposed to be really good. So I wanted to watch the first couple seasons of the original DC TVU, whatever the fuck you call it. I was wanting to watch the first couple seasons of all of them because I really liked the first season of Supergirl, and I wish it would have stayed on, what was it, on CBS originally before it got moved to the CW. They would have handled it so much better. Like, I feel like all of those shows would be so much better if it wasn't on the CW, because then they wouldn't have to stick to certain, like, certain kind of, ways about broadcast television. Like it's the same with this show Once Upon a Time. Like I feel like sometimes people forgot like this was a Sunday night like family show. Like I would have loved if this show was on HBO. It would have been so much darker. Like even though it was a kids show on Sunday night on ABC, it still got pretty dark. But I remember I was part of this fandom and I remember people getting like annoyed about certain like I'm like, what do you expect them to do? Like this is a family show, bro. This was not a family show. Watch Last of Us. I know I've heard it's amazing, but I want to play the game first. I really want to play the game first. I probably won't watch Last of Us till like next year. So I mean, I would assume is it gonna end up being like just a one-off kind of like mini series, or are they gonna do multiple seasons of it? Because if they end up doing multiple seasons, that'll be great. Because by the time another season is out, I'll be able to just binge it. But I want to play the game first. I want to know. I want to be able to see Easter eggs and pick stuff. Season 2 is coming. Okay, good, 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 good. I probably won't watch the first season till. Well, I definitely won't watch it till I play the video game. But I probably won't get to that until later this year. I'll definitely be playing the game on this channel. So once I've played the game, I'll definitely watch the show. I love me some whatchamacallit, adaption based series. But yeah, okay, let's get back to I almost said One Tree Hill. The 100. We went from One Tree Hill to the 100. I also have Once Upon a Time in the wings. Oh, a lot of confusion. Lots of confusion. All right. So, but yeah, with the 100, I definitely recommend seasons 1 through 5. As a complete show, you can absolutely stop watching after season 5. It works perfectly. And yeah, seasons 1, and it's decent because it's a newer show. So seasons either have 13 or 16 episodes, whereas something like One Tree Hill has at minimum 22. Later seasons have as many as like 24. So this is definitely much more a much quicker binge of a show than any other TV show that I could recommend, because most of the TV shows I love are multi-seasoned, 20 plus episodes a season type shows. All right. So and you know what other show we could do is The Good Place. I forgot about The Good Place. That's another show. That's a really quick binge. If you want a really good show, if you have not seen The Good Place, the last I checked, it was still on Netflix. It's 4 seasons, 12 to 13 episodes a season. They're half-hour shows, comedy. It's real fucking great. All right, let me get back to it. The 100. Who did we put up here? Oh, we did Dante and his dad. Yeah, that checks out. All right, who else we got? Let's do this bitch, Just Die. Yep, easy. And this bitch, Just Die. And this motherfucker, Just Die. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, and this one. This one, that was easy. Who else can just die? You. Actually, no. I like to hate her. I did actually like to hate him. He was kind of fun sometimes. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Is this? Fuck him. Just die. Oh, her. She was a good villain. Who else? Oh, she was a good villain too. Let's see. Ilion is a whatever. Finn was annoying as fuck to me. Is Wells on this list? Oh, there's Wells. I feel bad. I don't want to put Wells in whatever. We can put him at the top of whatever. But he wasn't my favorite. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. All right, let's see. What else we got? Okay, we're gonna have to start getting into some meat and potatoes here. Let's take care of Becca. I liked Becca. Becca can go up here. Um, um, hmm. Wait, I'm not seeing. Who am I not seeing? I'm not seeing. Where's Maddie? Oh, there she is. There's Maddie. I did like Maddie. Maddie can go. Maddie is loved here. Um, this is gonna be a hot take, but oh, I don't know if I want to make that hot take right now. Let me think about that for a minute. Let me think about that for a minute here. Um, let's see. Sinclair is a whatever tier. Oh, Monty is a don't talk to me right now. Actually, Monty might be God tier. Octavia is God tier. That's easy. Easy, easy. Amori goes to love. Easy. Raven is God tier. Let's see. Harper. I do love Harper. She'll probably be at the bottom of the love tier though. Fuck this bitch. She can just die. Jasper! Oh, Jasper, don't talk to me right now. Hold on. Just so I'm clear about what this one means. We're gonna add the yeah, loudly crying. Yeah, cry tears. There we go. Just so we're clear. That's where Jasper goes. Poor Jasper. Poor oh, and Maya goes there too. Maya goes there. Oh. And Jackson's whatever. Jackson can go down here with Sinclair. Um, let's see. Jordan's also whatever. I had high hopes for Jordan, but like, I mean, he can be top of whatever. Oh no, I guess we can put him in the like, actually. Oh Jesus. Forgot my table wheels aren't locked. I'm sliding all over the place. So we'll put him at the top of like. Luna was a badass actually. Though I did kind of hate her a little bit. So maybe she could no, I didn't fully. I did like Luna. We'll put Luna at the top of like. Fuck Pike. Fuck Pike. But he brought up some good conflict, so I did like hating him. We'll put him here. Let's see. Fucking this guy. Why can't I think of his Miller? Fucking Miller. I didn't even like hating him. He's just whatever. He's whatever. I think Ilion can go up here a little bit because I liked him more than Miller. This table's still moving. Okay. This guy killed Lexa. So he can just die. Right there. Let's see who we got left. Let's see. We'll do Gaia. I liked Gaia, but I didn't love her. Sometimes she would annoy the fuck out of me. So we'll put her there. Nyla. I like Nyla. But she didn't get a ton of screen time. I think she goes right there with Gaia though. Yeah. Maybe even above Gaia? Where? No, Nyla. Yeah, Nyla only goes like. You might know this lady, Miss Jessica Harmon? Yeah, right? Of iZombie, another show I like. I love actually. We should do a character tier list of iZombie as well. I always forget about iZombie. That's a damn shame. iZombie's a great fucking show. All right. Let's see. What do we got left? What do we have left? We have. Let's do Gabriel. Come here, Gabriel. Actually, I kind of feel whatever about Gabriel. Yeah, he's towards the top of whatever. It's kind of like like a well sort of thing. Oh wait, but then if I'm forgetting season 7. If I'm including season 7, he would have to go above Wells. He had more screen time than Wells at the end of the day, so but I still kind of feel whatever about him. Oh yeah, wait, where's Hope at? They didn't include Hope. Dioza's here, but Hope's not here. Guys, how do you not have Hope? Did I fuck up and miss Hope? Where's Hope at? No, they didn't put Hope on this list. Fuck, guys. Guys. How'd you fuck around and not put Hope on the list? All right. Well, let's get Hope's mother on here, Dioza. I love hating Dioza. Dioza was such a dick for a while, but then you start to cheer for her. But because she was very much a villain, they were calling her like a fucking. They would say her name was next to Hitler in the history book. So like, clearly a villain. But I did love hating her. Dioza, I fucking love Dioza. Dioza was fun when she was on screen. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? You know what's going to be controversial? I love Abby. And I don't care. I love Abby Griffin. That's my girl. She goes to the top of love. Easy. She might even be God tier, but she had that one arc towards the end. You know. Let's see. All right, we're going to stay controversial. I really don't really care about Alexa. I just don't. I remember very much before she got shot, knowing it was going to happen. Recognizing, oh, this fucker, where is he? This fuckhead, this guy, he's a little overzealous. He's about to do some shit that's about to get her killed. And guess what? He pulled the fucking trigger. I saw it coming, which was very sad. I remember being like kind of shocked and taken aback that they actually did it. But at the same time, she was a fucking leader. So like, if you've watched the show, most of these people are dead. So like, I don't like, the only reason I do care about her is because they killed her off. But like, I really she played it well. Alicia played it well. She did a fucking great job with this role. I don't care. I don't care. Alexa just kind of annoyed me. That's really just very dry. All right. Very dry. Who else was dry? Kane. Kane was also dry. So Kane starts as a villain. Let's put him here for a second so I can see him. Kane starts as a villain. So I loved to hate him at first. He would be here with what's his face? Pike. Then he got thrown down that thing with Ja. And then he was the good guy because he was up against Pike. And then he turned around eventually and cozied up with fucking Dioza to go against Octavia. Do I like Marcus? Like, the only thing I can remember of Kane really is his send-off, and his send-off is very much crying, weeping, but do I even like Marcus Kane? I feel like if I put these two down here, Marcus Kane also has to go down here. Because if I even put Marcus Kane in, like, these other two would have to come with him. Like, my feelings of these characters are stronger than the rest of these. Like, I'm telling, listen, Lexa rides that line between whatever and like. Hell yeah. It's coming. Super Bowl's coming. I'm excited for it too. All right, let's see. But yeah, Lexa's somebody that like, fuck. Actually, hold on. Wait, I forgot because she comes back. She comes back in the City of Light. See, but even like, I think it's the thing that kind of blinds me is her action. She fights and she's a fucking great fighter. So like, she's got some great like action scenes. Like, of course, obviously in the City of Light when she jumps down those stairs with the fucking swords and shit, fucking cool as shit. So like it's those pieces that I'm like, oh, but I do like her. But I'm also like, yeah, but just the fights can't be it. So I don't know. Maybe at the end of this, maybe if nobody else goes into the like, maybe we bump up those three. But let's see. We've got big hitters left, so we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna go. Let's go with I don't know who we should be calling him. Russell? Or Shade Hada. I don't know. There's no context because they didn't include the rest of. Oh, I guess Josephine's here. So is this supposed to be Russell? They should have used Sean McGuire's face. Robin Hood played the original Russell. But then J.R. Bourne goes on to play Shade Hada. And if we're talking about Shade Hada goes up here with Dioza and Josie. These three villains were fucking great. They were fucking amazing, these three. I love to hate them. But if this is just Russell, then he goes into whatever. But we're going to call it Shade Hada, even though if that's supposed to be Shade Hada, he should have like the dirt all over his face and stuff like that. Okay. What do we got left? The king himself, King Rowan. King Rowan was another one. Like, he's like at the same thing. Like, I feel the same way about Rowan as I do Lexa. Like, maybe I should put both of them in like. Because, like, another reason I like Rowan was like the action. Like, We All Die Merrily. Was that the episode where they do the conclave? I think we're gonna have to do some rearranging. Let's see. See, I feel bad leaving Wells down there by himself. Oh no, he could have Gabriel as company. Okay, maybe we do this. Rowan, Lexa, and then Marcus. And then we leave Gabriel and Wells down here with Sinclair. Yeah, okay, that works for me. Like, yeah, that works for me. Though, I might bump, no. Yeah, that works. In that order. Okay. Who we got left? We've got Echo. I like Echo. I actually really like Echo. She started as a villain though. And I did like to hate her. How did her story end? How did the rest of that go? See, Hope's not here. So like it's throwing me off because Hope isn't here. Echo. Where do I put Echo? Echo was a badass. I liked her. You know what? She goes with like not Nyla or Nala, Michael, Nyla and Gaia. She goes up here somewhere, probably above the president. But I actually prefer Nyla to Echo. Echo can be a little much sometimes, just sometimes, you know. Okay. Oh, okay. Lincoln has to go. Lincoln has to go right here, above or below Jasper. I don't know. Jasper's just such a sweet boy. He has to go at the top because of what happened to Jasper. Oh, and Shaw also goes here too. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if Maya or Shaw goes above. Maya's gonna go above because Shaw, I Oh no, he didn't knowingly do what he did though. He didn't knowingly do that. Maya did, I feel like, knowingly defect. So I feel like she very much made a choice in her outcome. So these three are a bit sadder. All right, who we got left? We got my big three, big four, really. We got Indra down here, and Indra's S tier. I just don't know where. Well, she trained Octavia. See, this is hard, man. S tier is gonna be hard to fucking, because all of these are S tier. All of these are S tier. Murphy's S tier. Nah, yeah, Murphy's S tier. Clark and Bellamy, let's get them up there. Oh wait, no, actually Bellamy doesn't go. Okay, Clark doesn't get S tier or God tier. She gets just love. And Bellamy goes here. There we go. No, wait a minute. Mm. Mm. Is that what I'm doing? Is that the decision I'm making? I don't know. I don't know. God, I can't believe Hope. Where would Hope go? If Hope, Dioz's daughter Hope was here, Hope would go in love, I think. If not, she'd be at the top of like. Actually, Echo really should be at the top of like. I mean, Jordan might be down here, actually. Gaia can stay up here. Luna. No, Luna and Gaia kind of go together. I have similar feelings about both of them. I need to move this out of the way instead of just ducking under it. Similar feelings about these two. So maybe Gaia goes above Luna. Yeah, that works. These two are kind of one and the same-ish to me. So are these two. So are these two, actually. So that works perfectly. That works perfectly for me. Okay. Let's see. God tier. Murphy is easily the top of the God tier, followed by Raven, followed by, I think that way. I think that's how it would go. You'd have, God, why can't Monty, Raven, Octavia, Indra, Murphy, and then, but does Bellamy make God tier though? Does Bellamy make God tier? God, the fucking final season makes it so wishy-washy. If that final season didn't exist, Clark would be a God tier as well. But since I'm taking in all of the seasons, we have to factor in season 7. So she's not God tier. She's just not. She can be at the top of love if she's lucky. Otherwise, for the record, if we were cutting this off at season 5 and season 6 and 7 did not happen, Clark would be up here somewhere. She'd be up here somewhere. She fucks up sometimes, but she's a great fucking lead character. I fucking love her. But in retaliation for season 7, she goes down here. She gets bumped. Where's Bellamy going? Is Bellamy going God tier? My sister, my responsibility, right? He's gotta be right there with her. Yeah, I think that's how it has to be. All right, let's recap. The Just Die. We got the president's son, the doctor that he works with, fuck them both. We got Diana, the lady from season 1 that blows up the ship and kills some kids, and Marcus's mom. We've got the AI Becca, Allie, who corrupts Jaha. And I always hate Jaha. Jaha is always annoying to me. This guy can go fuck himself. So can this guy. And I can't stand Finn. Fuck Finn. Okay, and then our whatevers are going to be Gabriel, Wells, Sinclair, Jackson, Ilion, Miller, the kid, I forget his name, and Gina? Yeah. I think that works. And then the I Love Hating Yous, a lot of our villains are here. We've got Dioza, we've got Shade Hater, we've got Josie, who was great. I enjoyed her episodes when she was, or the specific episode with her and Clark in the mind space. That was fucking dope. And then we've got this asshole, I forget his name. And then the queen, the ice queen, Pike, and I forget her name, but the girl that fucking kills all the kids in order to gain the crown. But yeah, I liked hating all these people. They were good. Especially these three. These three at the top were fucking phenomenal. The crying, the crying peeps. We cry for Jasper and Lincoln and Shaw and Maya and shit. Priya was the name she took. What was her actual name? What was her actual name? What was the character's actual name? Let's find out. Let's find out. Season 6. This episode? Where is she? Delilah. Delilah. That's it. Delilah. So Delilah. Yeah, we cry for Delilah. She didn't have to go, but they took her from us. All right, and then we have our like tier. We've got Echo, we've got Gaia, we've got Luna, we've got Nyla, we've got Echo, we've got Gaia, we've got Luna, we've got Nyla. That's pretty good. And then we've got the president. We've got whatchamacallit, Becca, the king, the should have been queen, Marcus, and Jordan. I'm surprised about this tier. But I think that's a pretty wide tier as well. Like, I wouldn't think this guy would make it up in this tier, or Nyla, really. I also wouldn't have expected Luna to be up here, but Luna was pretty critical at a certain point. What did she come in for? They went to see her. She told them no. They left and they came back. They got the forewarning that the radiation was coming. When did Luna die? Oh, man, Luna probably shouldn't even be this high. Luna might be down here with Lexa. Yeah, that's a bit more. That's a bit better, actually. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, and then we have our love list. We have the Griffin girls, Clark, Abby, and Maddie. We've got Amori, and we've got Harper, because I love Harper. Harper really doesn't do much, but I love her. She's great. She's great. And we've got our God tier. The people, I feel like, at the very least, these three, everyone should expect to see on the God tier. Monty, Raven, and Octavia. I feel like for everybody else, at least these two are probably in love. I feel like Bellamy is going to depend on the fan. Clark is also going to depend on the fan. Most people are not going to have Abby in the love. I'm sure Harper, probably most people have in whatever. But yeah, let's check. Let's see. View community rank. Let's see what everybody did. Start from the bottom. Just die. Yep. 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 Nope. Yep. Okay. All right. So 4 of these I had. This one, I liked hating that person, so I had her up there. The whatever characters. Really? Well, see, I feel like this one's confusing because this one's a little unsure which character we're talking about. The J.R. Bourne plays this character in a few different variations, if you will. They're just whatever to Pike. Why wouldn't you want Pike dead? Pike's the worst. Like, really? A little confused here. All right. I love hating you. Wait, why are we hating the kid? What did the kid do? Is this, am I not thinking of the right kid? Is this not the kid that Jaha raises? Why do we hate him? The fuck? But yes, I hate Jaha. I don't love hating him. I wanted him dead, I think. Like, why? Who's hating Gina? Like, what? Unless, is this not Gina? I guess people are a bit harsher with President Wallace than I was. Was that his last name, Wallace? Don't talk to me right now. Are these all the sad deaths, I think? Let me think. Oh, yeah, her death was I mean, not necessarily sad. I guess I might be unclear whether or not people mean this in a good or a bad way. I'm not sure. This is a mix of characters for me. I don't know. But let's see. Who'd they put as God tier? Murphy is #1 God tier? I don't know about that. Octavia, then Raven, which essentially is how I had it. I had Murphy up here. Or not Murphy. Monty up here. And these two switched. Lincoln is up here. Lex is up here. Indra and Clark is up here. Love. Really? Like. Yeah, I liked Miller. What's there to like about Miller? God, he was fucking annoying. He was so annoying I didn't even love hating him. Yeah, see that tier list was a bit different than mine. A bit different. All right, what time is it? How long have we been live? 3 hours? All right. Maybe we do a like a I did it for One Tree Hill. Let's see if we can find like a little video to watch of the 100. Let's see. The 100. We'll do bloopers. Let's see. Give me bloopers. Season 3 or season 4? I feel like one of these is going to have music in the background.
Ready? What? Say.
Okay, I don't think this has any music behind it. So let's watch these bloopers. Some the 100 bloopers from season 3. Let's do it.
One header. Header. Sorry.
One header.
You got it that time.
One header.
All right. Does that fix it? Yeah.
Jessen.
Nope, you missed. Oh.
Hang on. Ow, what was that?
Sorry.
Hold up! Marty, you're in.
Marty, you're in.
100.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? My friends at film school. Boom. Boom.
Marty, you're
The boom. The boom.
100.
The 100. Oh, Jasper. They're cute. My sister, my responsibility.
And action.
The medical facility in that mountain is state of the art.
It's the most words he's had in an episode. He was struggling with it.
The medical. I. Ha.
Action.
No.
Sorry. Let's try it.
This jump. This is what. Wait, this happened. This happened in season 3, City of Light. I guess it did happen in season 3, didn't it? Weird. Weird. And by the way, yes, I just did pause. And this is Mr. Shawn Mendes appears on the show. Plays a little piano for all the rest of the 100 at one point. It's a little weird because he never shows up again. They also wait, did they show him dead? I don't think they ever show him dead. But yeah, Shawn Mendes appears on the 100. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Boom.
Give me 2 seconds on this.
Boom.
That's it.
Good job, Jasper. What the fuck's his name? I forget what his name is. I forget what the actor's name is.
Chancellor Pike comes Sky Crew.
Oh, the whole crew is in the shot.
I wonder why I got in the shot, Quincy.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Foundation trip block away.
What? Let me go.
Poor Lindsay.
This is who I am. You're my brother. You're my.
We shouldn't. Right.
We should never do that.
No, please. Please.
Quincy is
Don't.
only in Matt's brain.
Did we slate?
Hey, hey, get out, Toto. Get out. Get out. Toto, please. Good girl, lay down. Very good. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. All right. Dogs get antsy. We're gonna call it a day after this video.
I can't see anything. No.
I need to know your location.
What? What?
What?
We're saying the line.
Oh. It sounded British. Sorry.
Oh, you're on me.
She forgot her line.
Sorry, what's the one? Oh, whoa, okay, easy, easy.
Oh, this guy.
There's no
Ooh,
harm.
this guy.
All right, just put her down.
Sorry.
Thank you for listening to me.
Unless the person he needs protection from is me.
What's going on? Oh, whoops.
Here?
Oh, it's totally fine. We're gonna break the thing. They won't let us do it ever again.
Here, hold my hand.
Oh, they're cute. They're cute. Ah, well, what a day. What a day we've had. A little talking about shows, a little this and little of that. Let me see. What didn't we finish today? We didn't do the One Tree or the Once Upon a Time or the Gilmore Girls. I also remembered fucking iZombie. Let me bring OBS over here. I remembered iZombie. I remembered fucking what else did I remember? The Good Place. So maybe those other shows. And sometime in the next week or two, maybe we'll check out. We'll talk about. But yeah, I'm gonna once the football season's over, I'll be making some videos about my favorite shows. So it's a little preview of some of the stuff you can expect, and maybe my viewpoints on them, so you know who I might love or hate before we even get to that point. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Trying to think. Tomorrow I had planned, what did I have scheduled for tomorrow? Let's see. What was originally scheduled? What was scheduled? Give me the community tab, please. GTA, of course. I had scheduled GTA tomorrow. We will not be doing that. We'll probably do some more tier lists tomorrow. Maybe. Unless I come up with something better to do. We didn't end up playing Played Up today. Kind of a little too tired to dig into Played Up. Yeah, a little too tired for Played Up today. That game ends up being like a 2-hour thing if you make it through. So I can't commit to another 2 hours right now. My poor doggy, she's begging. She's begging. She wants to go play. It's time to go play tug with the pup, do some training and all that stuff. Get ready for dinner. But yeah, let me uh let me edit this description right quick before I finish so that I don't have to do it in a minute. Um, um, there we go. I put it in entertainment. Yeah, sure. Save. Oh, wait. There we go. Changes saved. Okay. Yeah. So, now that everything has been edited, let me make sure OBS is all good for tomorrow so we can just up and go. I think that's all good. Yeah, that's all good. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.